PC open, by the way, and now we're gonna do this while we play a SpongeBob game.
PC open.
Hopefully, not impossible.
PC open for the. Yo, it's the Patrick meme on the screen.
Poggers.
Now it's gone. Now it's gone.
Let's play a video game.
Hey yo, what's going on in that house?
This looks extremely gay.
I forgot something. I forgot something.
I mean,
No, it's okay. SpongeBob takes
Now I'm really ready.
Oh, I'm lagging.
I'm so excited to go to Glove World.
a little bit,
I
yeah.
better meet up with
Yeah,
Patrick before he
the-
forgets what day it is. Or who
Maybe you
I
could turn
am.
down like the graphics.
I
Maybe.
thought
I
I
could.
like how the cuts.
You know, I
Why
never
was
really
the-
touched the graphics.
Yeah, that
What?
was.
Why was the cutscene like in like
Guys.
30 FPS, but the gameplay's at a full ass 60? Like,
Good question. I don't think this game was properly optimized.
oh no.
Oh, I forgot there wasn't actually a lot of settings.
There's not a lot of settings, I'll be real with you.
Where's Zen? I gotta send
There's
something.
video, there's audio, there's pamphlet. There's nothing for color blindness. Alright, let's just play this. So far, this is vastly different compared to Battle for Bikini Bottom.
Come back after my alarm goes off. I'm on a tight beauty sleep schedule.
Damn. Me too, buddy. Anyways, I played
Wait.
through the first level of this, but skipped like all of the dialogue.
I wouldn't bother going that way if I were you, SpongeBob. Big traffic jam blocking the road up ahead.
What? Then how is everyone enjoying food at the Krusty Krab?
What the? That voice did not come out right.
They aren't. See for yourself.
I'm
Interesting.
stuck here with the owners of rivaling restaurants, the Chum Bucket and Krusty Krab.
Seems like a perfect opportunity to start a documentary about Bikini Bottom's best restaurant.
At least I got the laugh right.
Good idea.
Clancy Brown.
A movie about
Hacker.
how delicious the Chum Bucket is would rake in.
Now at least they got Clancy
millions.
Brown.
Yeah.
Hey, you know I meant
And
the
it's not
Krusty
just
Krab.
reused movie
Nobody
clips.
goes to the Chum Bucket unless it's asked for directions away from it.
Anyway, officials are still investigating where the nails that
Although I
caused
guess they
this
can't really get
chaotic collision
Mermaid Man
came
and Barnacle
from.
Boys without voice actors now, because
Well, yeah.
they're dead.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Ernest
Maybe Mr.
Baloney.
Krabs can help find
Man.
the
And
culprit.
Borg 9.
If the
He did
YouTube
have a
studio
truckload
lags
of
like
nails
really
delivered
badly,
the
I'll
other
just switch to
day.
PNG
He
model.
must know a lot about nails.
This laptop is getting a little old, I'll admit.
Me too, laptop.
She's doing quite well for the stream business. She's done quite well. And it's the only piece of technology I have not punched out of pure rage.
Fair. I just thought of something funny, like going up to a car. It's just she's old, but she's still got a good few years left in her, and then you just pat the car.
All right, back
It's
it up.
that.
Yeah, it's
but
like my
you just-
baby.
Except the giant
You
traffic
just
jam.
pat someone on the stomach or something.
Yeah.
Howdy, SpongeBob! You're up earlier than an insomniac rooster.
She
I don't
is.
know which one.
Why is Sandy so? Why does she sound like a maniac?
Well, I mean,
I mean,
You know.
Come.
Come. Speaking of maniacs, I mean great chatters. What's up, Dr. Cat?
no, Maniac is accurate.
Love to, but we'll have to put some padding on that one, Sandy. Patrick and I are about to have the
I
best
know-
day
I know
ever
Kat's
at Glove
paying you, that's
World.
part of the
Do
issue.
You wanna come?
Dude, I was watching Switch earlier today, and like, for like the 1 hour I watched him, I was waiting for him to play Kill It With Fire. And it was like a glorified, just chatting stream while we were just talking about VTubers, not me.
Fair.
Which honestly I'm fine with, but I was looking forward to some Kill It With Fire.
Thanks, but you ain't putting no glove on this squirrel. I'd rather seek the thrill of toting
Local
exercises
maniac
and
here.
rubber duckies.
Listen, it's fair.
But if you got a little time to spare, I could use your help hauling out
Yeah,
some old
Cat
junk from
Cat's
the yard.
committed at least one war crime.
In every single chat I've been in today, I have seen Dr. Cat.
Yeah.
I was in Solace's stream, I was in Nari's stream, I was in Switch's stream. I don't think I saw you in Misa's stream. But yeah.
Anything for you, Sandy. I'm ready
It wasn't
to
in my
haul.
stream, but that's because I didn't have one.
I just made another tier list. He hated it. Oh my god. I did see that, but I never got... But I had to start stream by the time you actually got to it.
Imagine doing tier lists.
Yeah, we're totally not doing that on Friday.
Yeah, and that's totally not going to be our semi-regular thing.
Listen, tier lists do numbers.
And they're
So-
funny.
They are funny.
They do bring funny.
I'm just saying, I had like, hold on, I gotta read the statistic. I
Alright, we
forget.
broke the tikis and we didn't get any shiny thingies out of it.
Yeah, you haven't started the game yet.
Great job, SpongeBob! My yard's looking fine as fur on a frog.
Oh yeah, that's right. You've been up since like
Fun with Patrick.
6 a.m.? Jesus Christ, and yet you were in all of those streams?
Heck, go to bed, Stinky. Go to bed.
Like I said, my stream is great for you to sleep to.
So is Oro.
Ding bong! Alright. Hit the button.
Ding this. Ding this.
Yeah, that's what I thought, 3 a.m. Well then join me, Mary. Speaking of
No,
which, Cat, I have to look into what is wrong with your body pillow order, why it's taking forever.
Maybe they didn't print it with the 9. I don't know when Cat ordered is, but if they print, I think they print them like quarterly.
Yeah,
And
but it's like...
I ordered mine like early December
many
or
moments
early
later.
January or so.
Yeah, that body pillow was like in early February.
Cats. So maybe they just didn't. Maybe his just didn't come in time for it to be sent out.
Hmm. Cool kids.
I wish I could do
AKA the
cool
Zoomers.
Cats
Patiently
ask us-
waiting. If it takes like
things. No.
until like right now.
Life into your
Imagine
dreams.
being a story.
They say with this unique
Being
bubble
a
maker
story.
thingy, you can
Imagine
become
storying.
whoever you want to be. Receive whatever.
But how
you want
else are we
to
gonna know
have.
what's happening?
Just bubble your wish into the heavens. Not that it ever
Anyways, I
worked
think
for
we're getting
me.
scammed.
Ooh.
Many moments later.
Oh,
We're
did you
definitely getting
find-
scam artists.
Oh, you found the sexy fish lady.
I wish.
She is kind of hot though.
I wish.
what I'm saying.
No. I wish. Okay, my first wish is on behalf of my very best friend who loves balloons. I wish for Patrick to have
They
the
did bring
biggest,
time cards.
ballooniest adventure of his life.
You already put on my redeem.
I didn't need to do that actually.
Yo, it's Bold and Brash.
Is it too much to ask for
Bold
just
and
one day
brash.
of peace and
Bold
quiet?
and
How am I supposed
brash.
to paint my newest
More like
masterpiece?
belongs
You
in my
two
ass.
clowns constantly
What?
giggling in my
What?
ear.
I know what I said.
I wish
I know what I
that
said.
Squidward will finally be appreciated for his art.
Wait, that's just wholesome.
What are you two up to?
Wait for it. I wish for the whole world to see how amazing Sandy
This is just wholesome.
Give it a minute.
Nifty bubble.
More like belongs in the
3 hours
trash.
later.
Mine was better.
SpongeBob, what does it mean when it says, only those of innocent heart may harness
I
the
get
power
it.
of the mermaid tears?
Guess it means I was destined to find this bubble soap.
Hey, wait. It also
Doesn't that drop
says
frames?
property of King Neptune.
Oh.
Not for use by mortals. Use
What does it mean?
sparingly and with caution.
my god, they're fucking dead!
Not the first time SpongeBob has abused godly power, and definitely not the last.
Thanks, SpongeBob.
Thanks, SpongeBob. Drop frames, yeah, my computer is kind of just like freaking out with how many programs are being ran right now.
What have we
Did you know technically SpongeBob is the god of fry cooking?
True!
Because that one episode where Neptune and SpongeBob had that cooking competition.
Oh yeah.
Hang
He
on,
did
let's see if I can
technically
stream.
he did make Neptune do a fry cooking job to learn how to make patties.
Hang on, let's
But
see
he
what
never
else is
gave
going
up the
on.
title, so
Surprisingly, nothing is being maxed out right now.
also
If push comes to shove, I'll just turn off tits.
Also, Death Battle had SpongeBob and the Super Friends version of Aquaman fight.
Oh my
And
god,
SpongeBob
ow.
and SpongeBob has the highest calculated speed feed in all of Death Battle.
True. He made Neptune his bitch. True!
Who would have thought that a magic potion from a mysterious fortune teller in a sketchy way?
That episode
could
is actually really
backfire?
funny.
Finishing my energy drink, by the way. By the way, I got a new energy drink. It's another healthy one. It's called Zoa.
Nice.
Zoa Energy. I need to buy Poggers, by the way.
Poggers.
I don't know if mine is here yet.
If it's not here yet, it might be here either tomorrow or Friday.
It'll probably be here tomorrow. I get an email whenever my stuff comes in. And, from the housing people.
It's very good. This actually tastes like better than the last energy drink I was on.
If I
Yes,
had
it
an
was
energy
utterly
drink, what would it taste
unforeseeable.
like?
Wait
Yeah.
a second! Patrick, you're a balloon!
You taste like yeah.
I agree. If I had an energy drink, what would it taste like?
Ice.
I wish. If I were a balloon,
You're
I'd
suggesting
be
that
able
my
to do
energy
cool
drink is
stuff
just
like
water?
This, and this, and this.
About another type of Shy Lily's GG. Nice.
That would be pretty funny, I'm not gonna lie. My first merch drop is just fucking bottles of water.
We'll see. Yeah, Neri, let me know what you think of the Cream Dream, and then maybe I'll buy it myself and try it.
See, SpongeBob?
That name is still funny.
Oh, I am a
I showed Poggers
That's
to
probably
people in
why
Paris
I've been
community, and they were
feeling
just
so
like, wait,
bloated
it's actually
lately."
called Poggers?
We need to find our friends and make sure
Somebody
they're
might
all
end up
right.
buying the melatonin ones.
Poggers.
To be fair, I did buy the cream dream already, so...
Yeah, if anybody has trouble sleeping, try out the melatonin
Squidward is such an
formula.
even-tempered fella.
Just have a
He might
cream
get
dream.
upset about this.
Sadly, Pogpop is out of,
My rock, my
it's out of,
beautiful
stock right now.
All that's left
Was
are
it
my
Pog Pop or Pepe Pop or something?
No, it's Pogpop.
Okay, I might have gone there.
I want to try the grape one as well.
Oh no! My giant sticky notes
Oh
are
yeah,
gone
you get
too!
to collect
Now
universe
how am I gonna
food.
remind myself to buy more giant sticky notes?
That's actually kind of a funny line there.
Don't worry, Patrick. I'm sure those sticky notes are around here somewhere. Or there. Or over there.
Yeah, this game's humor is pretty good.
That's
I'll give
these.
Are you okay?
Yeah, it's sneeze. He did the face. He did the face.
You did the face?
Oh, wait. He doesn't do it there though. What the fuck?
Oh yeah, he does.
Ouch.
Oh, well, he doesn't do it
That's
in the
pretty
shot,
broken.
but the clip art has him do it.
You hope to have a cream dream. Isn't that just a wet dream?
Craziness is from one of
Same
Sandy's
difference.
experiments gone wrong. wrong.
Sandy's house
I
is
bet
dead.
it's all her fault.
That tree is completely dead.
That tree has more sodium in it than me.
I don't think so, Patrick. Sandy's
I don't know
experiments
if
always
that's
leave the
more.
smell of
I don't know if that's a
acorns in
great
the air.
accomplishment.
All I smell around here is
Not.
sponge breath and bubble soap.
Oh yeah, that's the good stuff.
I just saw this. I just saw that thing on Twitter,
Weird.
and
Sandy's
I don't
house
quite know
feels
how I feel
wetter
about
than
it.
usual.
What the
I
fuck?
think we might need to find the top half still.
This lady is in shambles. And this dude is just having the time of his life.
I mean, I empathize.
I empathize too.
Yeah, that's how I react whenever I see someone live on twitch.tv/OroVT. Oh, I'm sorry, it's twitch.tv/Oro_VT.
There we go.
Yo, pizza!
Oh yeah, you can go ahead.
Across the crab pizza. Is the pizza as a dip.
You do care.
Whoops.
Crusty crab pizza is the pizza. I just saw.
I might have accidentally hit the ground pound button.
The Krusty Krab.
It's okay, they're very close
People
to
of
each other.
Bikini Bottom eat now. And without Mr. Krabs, who will help them unburden
No,
their wallets?
SpongeBob's wife
I
who
need to fix
disappeared.
this.
SpongeBob, I don't think that's a good thing to talk about. Unburdening people's wallets.
I mean, they're not doing anything about
Pull your
it.
hand off of me. I'm too smart to end like this.
I like how the monsters specifically have underpants.
By the way, when I playtested this like a couple months ago, I did see Spot in this, aka Plankton's pet.
He is in the game, yes.
He is in the game. Wait, how to dodge? Control?
Yo, we have dodging in this game. Yeah, right, I forgot about that.
I mean, it's kind of cool to have a dodge button, but like...
I forget how... It might make you move a little faster.
Not spammable.
Cellular idiots.
Yeah, it's not like
You, all
Kirby in the
Bikini
Forgotten
Bottom is sucked
Dream.
into chaos.
Forgotten World.
My
Forgotten
restaurant
Land.
was
Wow,
too dark,
wow.
and our poor
It's
Yeah,
not
Land,
Forgotten
Land, Land,
for
Land.
gore.
could have at least
It's not
involved
Kirby
me.
in the Forgotten
That's like,
Land level,
you know, my thing.
dodging, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Correct.
Oh no! Sorry,
I still can't
Plankton.
believe
We'll
that they
make things
turned
right
the
again.
very situational and usually outright useless Kirby ability into a fucking Platinum Games dodge.
You have to fix this before someone besides me can take advantage of this chaos.
That game is fun. I think that was the first Kirby game I 100%ed.
Correct.
Why are you repeating yourself? Is your hard drive skipping
Although it
again?
didn't hurt, they gave you a completely broken weapon
Correct.
for the final boss gauntlet.
Yeah.
Over here.
Morphonite Sword is...
Yo, it's Hot Fish Lady.
Yo,
My
Or I'll go fuck 'em.
adorable cuties.
I'm not
You survived
letting
this
SpongeBob
calamity.
fuck.
true. He is an asexual icon.
No, Madam Cassandra, we were just having fun,
Patrick
but we
probably
accidentally
would,
used
though.
too much of your magic bubble soap and destroyed
Patrick's
the
a
Bikini
man.
Bottom. And now all of our friends are gone, and there's jelly everywhere, and
Yes,
well, I miss my
He sure is.
there.
I don't
too,
see the...
SpongeBob.
I don't see the,
Oh, this is just too
Patrick
perfect.
is sure,
Oh my
man.
god, she is laughing at his misery.
What an asshole.
What the fuck?
That's not just any jelly, SpongeBob.
Yeah, I don't know how
Cosmic
much of my
the
streams you've
glue
seen,
of
but
reality.
yeah,
Your bubble stravaganza
SpongeBob
must have blown holes
is
through the universe,
very oblivious
squeezing
to
the
this
jelly out
lady.
and sucking your friends into new and strange worlds.
That was gonna be my first guess.
why can I
Yeah,
barely
okay,
hear-
Patrick.
You have
So
to bring
quiet.
me as much of it as you can
Okay, so
gather
that's
I
not
can
just-
study it and help reverse the mess you've created. After all, I'm at least partially
It's like I heard it
responsible,
from the
giving you
other
such a
room, just
powerful potion
a
by
very
accident.
distant near you with the... it's the con- It's my
Makes sense to
conscience
me.
speaking in the very recesses of my mind.
Acai berry sleep, nice. Well, hopefully you'll get some good sleep out of it.
Nice.
Even though you won't be sleeping with my body pillow for a little bit.
Sag.
Sad.
Sad.
I still need to make a command for poggers.
No questions here.
But too lazy.
Excellent. Now jump into the portals that opened up all over town. I can use some of the jelly to tailor cosmic costumes for you, each linked to one portal. The more jelly you bring, the more
I have my
portals
points
we
saved
can
up for a
pass.
good song.
Are you ready?
Pog. Can I have you until the body pillow comes in? Nary, you okay with that?
I have, you can have Monday and Wednesday. I have the rest of the days.
Okay.
These are my terms and conditions, Kat.
I had to get a new pair of headphones because my previous one's broken now. I can hear is 2/10 louder. You might have to do some audio adjustments then.
Yeah. 'Cause I cannot hear you at all.
I can't hear you whatsoever.
I heard Ilaria like once and then no more.
I did not hear it at all, probably because I have a video game playing.
I just heard the Nary what the fuck and then nothing else.
Be sure to clean out more before returning it to you.
Can't believe we're talking about Aura like leasing out a car.
You might have to change it on Discord.
Or like
Check your Discord settings.
Or like
Ready!
subletting an
Come
apartment
on,
or something.
Let's save Bikini Bottom from the unintended yet devastating consequences of our own actions.
At least he's conscious about it.
Of his actions.
Yeah. Good night, Dr. Cat. Please don't kill yourself at work again.
Or if you do a flip.
Totally not evil, by the way.
Yo, he got that cowboy drip.
Hello?
It literally, the subtitles literally say
to return them home.
sinister laugh.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
A little bit, yeah.
Okay.
Use a shop. Use cosmic jelly to purchase unlocked costumes.
Yeah.
I don't know how much I'll actually explore this game on stream.
You do get costumes from getting like the blues and stuff.
Right.
Some aren't too out of the way.
Come on, Patrick. We have to rescue them.
Anyways,
It's our
I
friendship
joined
duty.
the call as we say we do to ask Mary what the fuck.
About what specifically?
Meters.
Which
Oh, the
one?
spam cookies?
Both of the things you spam.
The fucking spam cookies. Nary bound to spam cookies on
Nary.
Twitter.
No,
And-
I'm not. I'm more so talking about the My Little Ketchup bottle.
I don't think Goro saw that one.
I have not seen that.
I don't know if I should say this one on stream, I'll be real.
You shouldn't. I don't know why you even posted it. So
I don't think my
why?
viewers are really willing to be grossed out any more than they already are. Potentially. I don't know, some people have shown some interest in the,
Spam cookies?
in the spam cookies. Then again, sometimes my viewers are just strange like that.
That's true, I do technically classify as a viewer. Yo, so
Get your juice!
Oh, sorry, partner. I'm looking for my pal, Mr. Krabs. About yay high, red.
Yo, I
lots
would wear
money.
that sign.
Crab problem, eh? I reckon you're going
Crab problem.
Manta Fe.
Oro, I have to point this out. The sign is, the text and the juice is white.
You know, I didn't think about the color.
I just realized it myself.
You
The
played this
text-
game, how did you not realize it?
I wasn't thinking about it with DGen on the brain. Now
Jesus.
I am.
It's because you're in my presence, isn't it?
I love
That's
you guys.
I regret
I love you
being
guys.
here.
I regret a lot of things about life.
I'm gonna leave you.
Cassandra knows what she's doing. If
Oh, Hidden died.
Hidden left, yeah. And I think Ilaria did too.
Ilaria just left as well.
I don't know if it was related to the juice thing.
Probably was, I'll be honest.
Ilaria's might have, but...
No, that's fair.
I actually don't know if there's anything over there, I'll be honest.
There was nothing there that I was looking at.
Yeah,
I'm assuming there was nothing there. Anyways, back to your regularly scheduled platforming.
Yeah, I know some have like extra cubes. The jelly's not all that important.
Yeah,
But
I
it
really
does-
don't feel like it.
But it does let you unlock more costumes and stuff. Once you get the doubloons and unlock them.
What is it, SpongeBob? What do you see? Water? Soda?
That is the
What
most
soda
unreliable
water?
sign.
What do you see?
Soda water.
Barnacles, it's so small. We'll never fit in there. Why do we
God, I
have
hate
to
soda
be
water.
so big?
Oh, it's not small, Patrick.
I'm just saying, whenever I go
It's just very, very far
to the
away.
food place and I order my McDonald's Sprite and all I get is a mouthful of soda water, it makes me
If anyone knows where Mr.
crinkle.
Krabs is,
up.
it's her.
It just makes me crinkle.
She just starts scrunching up.
Quick, let's catch up with her. She probably doesn't know us here, even though she knows us back home. Here we have to get to know her first, just like we got
Just
to know
crumple
her
up into a ball of tinfoil.
Yeah, exactly. So far, all I'm feeling about this game is it's a SpongeBob game.
Yeah, it's a licensed video game.
Oh, I just noticed that.
The humor is pretty good.
The humor!
It's SpongeBob.
It's pretty good so far.
It's SpongeBob.
Maybe
It's
we
not
can take this path later.
it's not
But
too bad.
Who
in general.
knows? Maybe not.
Maybe not. Well, guess I'm not going that way.
Yeah. Some areas have challenges you can't get until you beat the later areas.
Makes sense.
I think that one unlocks after the second world.
Listen, my only like positive thing to say is I'm glad that the glide is a thing, and that your gliding is the pizza box.
Now, gliding being the pizza box is a very nice touch.
I do enjoy that.
For a second, I did think it was the wall was following you, but no, it's just on a very slow track.
No, it was on like on a convenient timer.
What's this luggage doing
Yeah,
in
you
the
were
middle
just
of the
standing right in
desert?
front of it, so.
Well, I was like, wait, is it gonna move?
That was what I was thinking, too, like...
And then I move, and then it moves, and I was just like, what the fuck is this video game? Oh, this part.
Is it, like, are we getting Kaizo'd?
Bro, if I got Kaizo'd, I swear to God.
Oh, this, yeah.
Interesting new ability.
I'll let you use it for a bit, and then I will talk about my opinion on it.
It's pretty good so far.
I feel like I've had several near-death experiences
What's up,
on
A1?
this ranch before.
Yeah, it's the Wild West for you.
Cow. This is in fact Cowboy World.
Yeah, as you can tell, it lets you hit targets and trap enemies.
What's she doing on a ranch?
I love ranch.
Me too, Patrick. But not for wings.
I saw Shiny over there.
Sounds like an adventure with
Chat, which are you,
adventure.
blue cheese or ranch?
I like ranch on my cucumbers.
Ranch is like only good for like vegetables, I'll be real with you.
I like cucumbers, and that's about it for vegetables.
I'll do it with carrots. That's a...
I used to like carrots, but I don't now.
Why not?
I don't know.
Yo.
I think they're just too crunchy.
Well, they're good for your eyes.
But I already have good vision.
20/20 vision.
I'm literally like the genetic anomaly in my family for vision.
And
Because my mom uses reading glasses, and my dad uses contacts, and my sister has glasses.
I Cactus doesn't hurt you, by the way.
I'm just the pinnacle of genetic evolution. I understand.
My entire family uses glasses.
Does that include you or no?
Yes.
Okay.
I
Yeah, no,
refuse to use contacts.
Yeah, it's everybody in my family except for me.
That's why when I VTube, I have to use my phone because the lens on my computer's camera, it won't detect my eyes through my glasses.
I don't actually remember if you can grab... Oh, there's a doubloon on the top of that house.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to grab.
Ah, I see. I think you have to... Okay, yeah, you can.
Give me the dub.
The double.
Give me the dub.
Yeah, Aura always gets...
Just look at that breathtaking pastoral landscape.
The beauty of nature.
There's no way I can reach that.
Hey, you think they got vending machines
Reach where?
here?
Reach that. Well, don't know until I try it. Yeah, there's no way. Oh, I know. Easier than you think. Wait, unless... Ayo?
Or try jumping on the crates. Or the tikis.
I did it.
Or that works.
I figure out things one way or another.
Yeah, I think the intention was to jump on the tikis, but either they included that rock in the geometry just because they knew people would break them.
Oh my god, I got a golden spatula.
What are the golden spatulas? I don't remember.
Still never figured that out.
I don't actually... You were
Context, by the way, when I played through this first level, like speed ran it, sort of deal, we found the golden spatula. Neri was in the call with me, and she continued to explain to me how she has no idea how or what they're used for.
So I know what the doubloons do. They unlock the
Costumes?
they unlock the costumes, and there's not really like a standard collectible in this game. It's more so chapter based.
Yeah.
Howdy, strangers. You came
Oh,
here
okay.
by
Howdy, stranger.
That's awfully
I think it's just
dangerous.
for an
You
achievement.
could dry out in a heartbeat. I get puffy just thinking.
Yeah,
about
no,
it.
okay. They don't actually do anything. It's just for an achievement.
Oh.
I get puffy
It's a
after
neat little
eating
Easter egg,
stale
but
food.
Hi, my name's SpongeBob.
So it's just
and
use those
balloon is
collectibles.
Patrick. We're looking for our
Pretty
friend,
much.
Mr. Krabs, but he might not
Man.
be called Mr. Krabs. He could be traveling under a different name.
Oh, like Jeremy.
Jeremy.
Or Petunia.
Or Captain Claus.
Or Ronaldo.
Also, why is she still having a spaz attack, by the way?
A crab without a
Oh
name,
yeah, that's just
huh?
Mrs. Pop.
Try Manta Fe. It's where everyone without something ends up.
Could you give us a ride there?
This is a riding school, not a taxi service.
Like Mrs. Pop,
However, if you
whenever she
take my
sees SpongeBob,
test, you could get there
sees
yourself with
the
your
meme
own
where
riding
someone's about to steal
license.
your liver.
Yeah.
My very own license.
Oh my god, SpongeBob is finally gonna get a license.
Whenever you're ready, meet
Specifically
me by the
a riding
seahorse.
horse.
We'll see if
Yeehaw.
you can stay on it all the way
Yeehaw,
to Manta Fe.
motherfuckers.
Yeehaw.
Let me get in SpongeBob GTA.
I would play that.
Mrs. Puff, I'm
Eh,
your teacher.
it probably
lady.
will work as well,
I
about
need
as
to
much as
confess that,
Simpsons did run.
I've been through this sort of thing
I would play a
before, and,
SpongeBob GTA.
I'm not always the best test taker, so
Honestly, that might be better.
I feel like
chance we
the
can skip
best,
this part?
Completely
the
honest
next
with
best
you.
thing you can get is Mr. Krabs overdoses on ketamine.
Or SpongeBob with a... Have you seen the SpongeBob with a gun video game? It's made by the same guy that did Gun Mario 64.
Oh, well that makes sense.
Oh, nonsense, SpongeBob. A little rodeo.
I saw the
never
Alpha
hurt
Red
anyone.
video on
You
the
survived
SpongeBob.
it.
Listen, the only gun I remember is seeing a video of Undertale, but you have a gun.
Ready?
To be fair, there is a gun in the game.
There is a gun, but it actually works.
Oh, that actually reminds me. I saw a video of someone playing Undertale with a Gastro Blaster as a weapon.
Oh.
And so it only does
Okay.
1 damage.
SpongeBob has
but-
hair?
Huh.
Yeah.
But so it only does 1 damage, but it does 1 damage every frame.
Well done.
So
You
Oh,
scored
shoot.
35.7
it basically just
points.
one-shots almost everything in the game except for Undyne,
That was a
who
close one.
manages to take about 3 hits
Keep on smashing.
before going down.
Keep on smashing. Okay.
That's yeah, I remember my driving instructions on that.
Don't make me call my insurance agent. Big jump, big jump.
Chill.
But yeah,
Not that big of a jump.
Whenever they got to Sans, so he dodged the first hit, but he got hit by the rest. So it just literally ended the fight after the first shot.
Uh-huh.
Oh dear, you have 6 points.
Also, I heard there was like an online
Oh.
Undertale mod where you can play with 4
600.
players.
I need 600 points to pass, by the way, Chad.
Out of 7.
Never mind.
Only 1 point away from
That's
passing.
that's a neat
Yay!
reference.
So, can we repeat the test? It was so much fun.
Oh no, that's not
It's a
necessary.
very deep
I
cut.
didn't know you
I
had
get
fun.
it if someone
Fun is worth an
understand
extra
it.
point. Here's your license.
You can have fun and get an extra point. That's what... More teachers need to do that. Did you have fun with your math test? Yes. Okay, you get an A+.
Yay, I got an A+ for lying.
Thanks, partner.
I know what I fucking said.
Isn't that what extra credit is all about?
Getting A+ is for lying.
Yes.
Fair enough.
License. Hey, hold your horses.
Oh my god.
I don't think she can.
This license only allows me
Okay,
to ride
dude.
seahorses and
I was
seahorse
expecting
like
the seahorse to
animals,
just jump in the
with the
river.
exception of. This
Wait,
doesn't
how is
say
there a
anything
ri-
about
how is there a river
boatmobiles.
underwater?
Well, once boatmobiles have been
How
invented,
does-
I'll just have to take the test again.
Yeah, like that's gonna happen.
Yeehaw! We
Yeah,
made it
no,
to Panda
SpongeBob is never
Falls, my
getting this
floating
license.
friend.
Oh, we're just here.
From all that riding you had to do.
Ooh, more jelly.
Let's explore. They do a little exploration. Right, I remember doing this. I think this was just for another spatula. No, it's for a doubloon.
Yeah, I think there's only 1 spatula per level, and there's 2 in
Oh, right, these sound
Overworld.
effects.
Oh wait, there's a star button over there as well.
Yeah, I had to find all the buttons. I remember.
Yeah.
Me too, game.
So true.
I like how they at least kept the bounty pads.
Yeah, no, the bouncy pads are.
That makes me wonder. All the other SpongeBob games that I've missed out on. I wonder what those are like.
I've played at least a couple of them. I think the only one I actually liked was Creature from the Krusty Krab.
Maybe I'll have to be convinced to try that.
It's not like the Battle for Bikini Bottom or...
It doesn't have the Battle for Bikini Bottom formula, basically.
No, it's more chapter-based like this game is, but there's not really a collectibles sort of thing. It's more so, like, it's more linear
Yeah.
in general. There are technically collectibles and they do something, but you don't actually have to get them.
Right.
And you do actually play as Plankton in some parts of it too. Oh,
Yeah.
you can go into the shop and get your costumes as well. You can change out of the
I should
costume.
have a look at those, actually.
I believe...
Yeehaw. DLC? Oh, man. That's disgusting. This is Pog. This is Pog.
Oh, they gave a
I don't know how to feel about that. Nice reference. Why does he have angry brows?
Oh.
And this is Pog.
Yeah, I think the tier 1 tokens are down.
Yeah, motherfuckers.
There are actually, I think, costumes available, but yeah.
Look, it's Sandy. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
with
the
squirrel.
sheriff.
I'm the sheriff around here.
Now look what the
I'm the sheriff around here.
You may be yellow as mustard, but you got the bite.
Oh, don't bite. Too unsanitary.
Oh fuck, she's got bendy
My
straws.
friend Mr. Krabs.
Got the bendy straw gun.
Oh, you're absolutely. Wait,
I'm fucked, dude.
I'm off duty for the dole, sweetie, but hey, if you can take
I'm dead.
I might look into your case.
Wait, how did she put that in her
Joanne,
mouth?
better get yourself a straw partner and make sure it sips straight. We're gonna have ourselves a nice little cactus soda showdown.
Cactus soda?
Alive that can drink more soda than me. You're going down faster than
Not the
a
weirdest
baby
soda
at
I've heard.
nap time. Jelly bandits!
Oh shit.
There ain't a secret or alive that can drink soda. How does she drink soda?
That's what I'm asking. Okay, I'm gonna be real with you guys. The fact that SpongeBob keeps saying sticky sweet is upsetting to me.
Yeah, now you know what I had to deal with this whole game.
Yeah, like, the gameplay dialogue kinda sucks.
Well, the during game dialogue, the story stuff is.
Like,
oh yeah, this is a mini game.
yoink.
Yeah,
Delicious.
It's not hard. It's not hard.
Delicious.
Ever since this
Say
red-handed
one.
bandits took over our cactus farms, we've been running low on supplies. Any chance you can go up to Cactus Hills and fetch some more cactus juice for us? The sooner we can finish our duel, the sooner I can solve your crab case.
But I already won, though.
Don't you worry, Sheriff. Deputy SpongeBob.
No, it was a tie because you got cutscene out of a victory.
I call bullshit.
Yeah, you should just play better.
I did play better.
wait, look at the stage.
Wait. Are they twerking on me?
Yeah.
I want to know what a cosmic shake is. Me too, Roselli. Me too.
I said this before stream, but it sounds very gay.
How you doing, buddy?
Yeah, no, they deadass did that.
Now, all I'm saying is, when I hear cosmic shake, it sounds pretty gay.
I'm just saying, when I hear a cosmic shake, I expect Oro in there.
What the fuck is a cosmic shake? What are you doing in a barrel? What are you two idiots doing in a barrel?
Hey, that was my
They're doing Donkey Kong stuff.
Ding bong.
That was my hiding barrel.
They're not even pretty. They're just green, juicy, and thorny.
A cucumber that hurts your mouth when you eat it.
I'm not gonna say what I'm thinking there.
Don't worry, Patrick. We'll be out of here
What were
as
you
soon as we
thinking
find
there?
more cactus juice.
You know my dirty ass mind.
I do. What cucumber are you thinking about?
Uh-oh.
Do I need to explain myself?
No. But it would be funny if
Is
you
he a
did.
balloon? Yes. SpongeBob wished
Yeah,
for him to
no.
have a balloon adventure, and he became a balloon.
Yeah, no. That's exactly what happened.
No, it's the tartar sauce, dudes.
Yeah, essentially. You know. Oh, these guys take skill.
Yeah, they're basically just.
Yeah, they're not the most obnoxious enemies in the game.
So far, the combat in this game is kind of lackluster.
It actually. And do you want me to be honest with you?
Yeah.
It gets a little worse, I'll be honest.
I expected as much.
Have we
So,
met before?
it's not because the combat... Actually, okay, so it gets better, but it also gets worse.
You don't ring
Yeah.
any bells.
So,
But I
the
couldn't
ability
help
you
but
get
overhear you
after
talking
the
about
second
entering
world
the
actually makes
cactus
combat a bit
business.
more fun
That
because
demands a
it
strong
varies up
spine.
what you can do to attack. But they also introduce a couple enemies that are invulnerable until after they attack, after which point you can hit them.
Yeah.
And it's not very fun.
Makes it. Oh, Lorda's voice? Yeah, the SpongeBob voice was not very good.
Pretty sure it's still Tom Kenny, because of 14 course it is.
It is, but it's just not good.
70%? I'll tell you where
Maybe.
to find the
I'm not
cacti
entirely
with the
sure.
most refreshing sap. Folks pay insane amounts of money for them since the shortage.
At least they got Crab's voice right.
They got Clancy Brown.
70%? That sounds a bit fishy.
80-20.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say 70?
And there's not really a way you can screw up Patrick.
That's what I thought. I want 80-20.
Now we're talking.
Just keep going till you reach them Cactine Hills.
Give me the 80-20.
And don't ye scam your hard-working consultant. I'm only taking 90%
Okay,
of the
but what about
business.
90-10?
You're driving a hard bargain, buddy.
Come on, Patrick. Let's find those thorny cucumbers.
What the hell was that snort? I like Crab's voice and Patrick's. Yeah, they're pretty spot on. Oh, okay.
Maybe it's just like playing the old and new games back to back. You can kind of hear the vocal differences between 20 years of experience.
You know a sign?
Look, an old warning sign.
I don't think it's
It
inherently
says
worse. I think it's just
Cactine
different.
Hills, spines, deadly heat, bandits, and quicksand. Enjoy.
Oh, quicksand, my favorite.
This seems pretty dangerous, SpongeBob.
Maybe there's a
I mean,
seahorse
it's the
around
first
here
world,
in
so
need
don't
of a
expect like
licensed
Dark
rider.
Souls.
Yeehaw.
Oh, baby, that cactus is way up there, huh?
Oh yeah.
Move out of the way!
Now move into the way. That way you'll give us juice. Gotta
No, don't get any
the
jelly.
You gotta get the universe food.
Oh. Well, that worked.
Funny
Move
meeting
out
you
of the
here.
entrance
Just,
way,
checking
you
on the
cowards.
barrels. You know, keeping
Yo,
them
Krabs
safe
is
from
kind of
bandits.
sus, not gonna lie.
Nice, itchy.
I
Crabs is
itchy.
always sus. He is among us.
There's juicy profit.
Yeah,
and,
I'm just saying, he got that Among Us dumpy.
all around these parts.
He is among us.
Did you know that the Among Us characters are canonically taller than Sonic the Hedgehog?
Yeah?
Sonic's 3'3", the Among Us characters are 3'6".
Which
serious.
which is very strange.
Yeah, so they made Sonic stand height with Mario, who's 5'1" about, in the Olympics games. But
Mhm.
I guarantee you that's just for consistency. And also, Mario's proportions are ungodly weird as well, so...
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if Mario was secretly 3'3".
Jesus Christ, with the sticky sweet. Nothing personal, kid. Oh. I killed the cactus.
Now you're gonna milk it.
Sticky ants. You and me both, Roselli. You and me both.
Same. That's a mood.
Listen, we all know what we're thinking here. We're not comfortable with it.
Who's
Let's
that?
check over here.
I mean, I
Let's
wouldn't say
check
that.
over here.
At least I'm not comfortable with it.
That's fair.
What? Bing bong. Patrick is slightly annoying. Probably. All I'm saying is that's...
He doesn't have that much presence.
I don't like the way he said yoink. Felt weird.
Yoink this.
Maybe I will. You do a little yoinking. What is this? Oh. Chat, when I say yoink, I don't say yoink. I say yoinksies. EC is open. Yes.
Yeah, yes, yeah, they have balance.
Behave yourself. That's all I ask.
L.
I'm only doing this because I need sanity. And the only sanity I can get is through people.
Wait, then why am I here?
No comment.
Am I here just so you need something good to look at?
Maybe.
I'm okay with this.
Nary, you're just... I swear to God, this entire week is just you and me, except for Fall Guys tomorrow.
Pretty much. And that's only because I'm doing my own thing.
Also because I'm here to give you sanity for your homework.
This is true.
How many more weeks do you have left, by the way?
About a month.
Oh wow, Kuma was like done soon.
Oh, you got big chungus.
Nice big chunk of seed, holy shit.
I'm just saying, that's like half a gift itself.
Holy shit, what's up, Frost?
It's like $2.50.
Fucking do it again? Bet. You want to. I won't stop you. Your points! Frost knows the secrets too of how tits works, I think.
I'm saving my points for the RLR. This is a joke. Maybe. I haven't decided.
Sticky sweet.
I low-key just think that everybody is saving up their points. Like, people who don't spend their points just save up for either that VIP... Okay, well, I did not know what to do there. They either save up for that VIP... or for that, yeah, I know. Or for that 1 hour of IA, which I still have to do, by the way. I still have to do Embers.
Or the highlight my message. Yo, we're in the
Maybe I'll do it
cloud,
for my
dude.
birthday stream.
Could, yeah. The 10 hours of IA still gives me Vietnam flashbacks.
Spend mine on the bear. The bear is very important, yes.
I gotta spend this 50k on highlight my message.
Oh, this guy. But yes, VC is in fact open.
Yeah, this isn't the guy who causes the most problems, but it's...
Get back to work.
It's a little
Math.
bit of a pace.
Stretchy?
A stretch.
Hi, well, what the fuck is a cosmic shake? A stretch. I deserve a stretch after fucking that guy up.
Yes, true.
Oh, I just cracked all my knuckles, dude.
Yeah, that guy's not too bad. It's kind of like the duplicato.
It's when we're... Hey, yo.
That should cover my
When
butt.
Rosalina shakes her dumpy. That's true.
Just like me, for real, for real.
Yeah, Aura, why aren't you shaking your dumpy right now?
I let go of that too early. Wait, I never got the... Oh my god.
Oro. Forgot the
Listen. I deserved a reward. I took my reward.
And then you forgot about your reward.
I took a reward, not the reward.
Aura, I'm gonna throttle the squirrel that is currently
He says the
running.
thing! He says the thing!
Oh yeah, he does say that.
Okay,
So
that
nice
just redeemed a
flipping.
lot of stuff. It still doesn't redeem the sticky tweet shit that he says.
Says that much more often.
Look, it's not that hard to get back up there.
Yeah, it's just tedious.
Krusty Krab pizza is the pizza episode to Bali.
Krusty Krab.
Hang on 1 second, chat. Okay.
I gotta focus on this balance beam.
Hey.
It's a very...
In game. Okay. Wait. Lambs?
I think it's just like progress.
That was 2 seconds? Yeah, okay. What do you take me for?
But yeah, I think if you scroll down in the costumes menu, you'll see you can buy some.
Oh. Might as well look. Dab. SpongeBob keeps talking about dabbing. Underwear!
Yeah, you can get on. You can make
I don't
this
like that.
You can make this a sussy stream.
Oh my god, it's the Cuddly Bob.
And
Oh, isn't? I don't know, dude.
so the SpongeBob one is from the Wild West episode.
I'll take this. How to buy?
You have to buy the underwear one.
How to buy?
I think you just click on it. Or maybe you have to hit like the confirm button or something.
F. There's no underwear? I'll be Cuddly Bob.
There's a button you can click on to buy it.
That's so weird.
It makes more sense than a controller, I will admit. But we couldn't get that working.
I guess to be fair, that is to prevent you from making purchases that you don't want.
Yeah.
Kinda weird though. Please no underwear. I mean, if you say so.
You got a knack for reaching them cacti.
I know what I said.
Just drop the juice in this here barrel.
Ants
for
are overrated.
Safekeeping.
You have the boings.
That's totally not sus. Nakey SpongeBob. Wouldn't be the first time.
One barrel down.
Not the first
Follow
time.
that trail, my little saps.
Wow, random ass story progression through rising landscape.
This sure is a license game.
Listen, I'm not gonna question logic, but you know, sometimes I gotta question logic.
No, Mr. Krabs is just an earthbender.
Yeehaw! What? Yeah, okay.
How do you think Toph learned earthbending? It was from SpongeBob SquarePants.
Listen, she can't see. But she is built different. You ever just think about how Aang got tutored by a child?
Multiple children, I think, actually.
Well, Katara is more like a teenager than anything. Toph is like...
12. I think she's literally 12.
Yeah, so she's still a child. And then Zuko... Well...
Zuko is an edgelord. Edgelords are never really children.
Zuko to me is just like a grown-ass man.
Yeah. Zuko's an edgy
Katara.
Katara.
I mean, I could skip this entire... Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, they do have the... That's also what the flank is.
Frick you.
The only issue I have with these big spawner guys is that they shoot out these stun rays each time you hit them.
Yeah, it's a little annoying.
Yeah, they don't give you invincibility frames, so it leads to you sometimes getting wombo comboed.
Yeah, I think about it. Maybe I will play an Avatar game on stream. Not the movie game. The movie game is awful.
Well, I mean, yeah, the movie's awful. I told you that.
I'm not playing an M. Night game.
I think I saw that movie, but I could not tell you.
I saw the movie. My dad said that he enjoyed it. But I was just like, eh, it's a movie. But I reflect back on it. And like, Think about how bad it actually was.
Didn't that make M. Night Shyamalan stop making movies for like 11 years?
No, because then he made like other movies like Cabin in the Woods.
That was him?
Yeah. He made Cabin in the Woods, Old, Knock at the Cabin. Basically all the movies where he just like inserts himself into them. Cabin at the Woods I've heard is like okay. I saw Old. I thought that movie was garbage.
I didn't think he was involved in Cabin in the Woods.
No, that was an M. Night movie.
It doesn't look like it is. We're talking about like the horror comedy movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he didn't.
Hitoyo Cat Jam.
Cat Jam, I'm Miso. Thank you for the 10 months. I appreciate that. Yeah.
It was produced by Drew Goddard and it was directed by Drew Goddard and produced by Joss Whedon.
I thought that was an M. Night movie.
No, it wasn't.
I think I'm thinking of a different movie.
Hold on, I'll check his filmography real quick.
I don't remember the exact name of it. Misa. How was the rest of your stream, by the way?
Okay, so he made The Last Airbender, and then after that, he directed a movie called After Earth in 2013. That starred Jaden and Will Smith. Then he did The Visit in 2015, which was I think it was a horror movie. Then there was Split in 2016.
Well, there's one I do remember.
Glass in 2019. And then there was Old in 2021.
Well, yeah, Old was where he like self-inserted himself, and I think it tied in kind of like with Cabin in the Woods.
Oh, there was a movie called Knock at the Cabin that he did direct.
Yeah, that's Knock at the Cabin. I think I thought M. Night was in Cabin in the Woods.
No, I didn't see anything about him whenever I looked up the Wikipedia page of the movie.
Anyways, at the end of the day, how does this man get away with making movies?
But yeah, apparently The Last Airbender has a 6% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Well, it's Rotten Tomatoes. They'll be cruel about everything.
But yeah, no, he's actually literally the TV tropes page image for creator killer.
Yeah. Now that I think about it, I gotta start shouting out my friends more often.
Hi.
Hi.
I know, I'm very adorable.
You're a dork.
This is true. This is true. You don't have to compliment me this much. This is a lie. Keep going.
Is it just me, or is everything in this place trying to hurt us?
Yes, SpongeBob, everything is trying to kill you. You have been through this before.
Twice. At least. Twice that we
On my
actually
channel, twice. One with robots, others with mind-controlled citizens.
Truth or Square technically exists. There is the second movie game, which also theoretically exists.
Isn't that... Yeah, isn't that like a movie game based on like the Atlantis thingy?
Atlantis Square Canis was on... Okay, I played that game on the DS.
Thank you for the hydrate.
I know I owned it, but I don't remember if it was any good.
Running out of water. I've been drinking water all day.
Man, Spun...
Oh, hello. What?
At SpongeBob Atlantis Square Pantis. The video game.
Oh, Atlantis Square Pantis. Wasn't that game based off of just like a big SpongeBob special?
Yes.
That was like not even that good. Debatably. Now the puffer fish not hit you. If I knew If I could explain it, I would. Unfortunately, I cannot.
So it got mixed reviews from audiences and critics, but it attracted an estimated 9 million viewers. So.
Luck? Yeah, I guess that's one way of putting it.
But and the patchy subplot, nobody received worse reviews. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
But it apparently has a cult following amongst fans.
Makes sense.
Yeah, the patchy subplot is that he's just stuck in traffic, and he's upset that he's gonna miss the SpongeBob episode.
Which was entirely pathetic.
And then he finds out that the place he's
here we
going
go.
to, which is Encino, has completely vanished.
Patrick,
Then he hallucinates a man cosplaying as SpongeBob. That Encino will be back if he believes. But it's still missing.
Oh, I guess we're in a cave now. Ow.
And then he finds Encino shrunk to a very small size and meets 3 aliens. Who accidentally shrunk the place.
Thank you, Sky, for the 150 biddies.
And then Patchy gets crushed by his giant parrot.
Jesus. Patchy episodes were kind of cringe, I'm gonna be real with you.
Some of them were alright, but...
I think Patchy is just kind of like one of those, like...
He's an artifact,
icons that, like, explains how things are really supposed to be made for kids. Just don't understand. While adults will see it and will just, like, absolute cringe.
I think some parts of it were kind of funny. I liked him in, I think, Truth or Square. Where,
He has
like,
his moments.
Let me actually look up,
But, like, from what I can remember, early Patchy was, like, just... I don't know. I don't even think filler is the right word for it.
I think that was part of it. Well, I mean, for one, it's a lot easier to film and produce with,
It's Old Man Jenkins. Sorry, gold miner.
What brings you to this whole place? If
gold, get lost. I remember the scene he did for,
really need to get back
what was
to
it,
the surface,
SB
Mr.
129
Miner,
or
sir.
something?
I've read so many
Which was the
fans.
episode where Squidward goes to the future and the past.
Well, I could let you use my elevator.
I liked that bit. That bit was kind of funny.
Well, that episode is just based.
Yeah, that episode is good in general.
That this amazing duo can't get.
Good. That Donald Bullworm is obsessed with my gold.
No Alaskan Bullworm.
Knock my shiny tooth out. Bam.
Oh, okay. So in Truth or Square,
If you can get my tooth, I can
Patchy is
get you
holding
up to
a
the
10th
surface.
anniversary celebration of when he started the SpongeBob Fan Club, and tries to get SpongeBob to come to the party, but then he travels to Bikini Bottom, gets eaten by a whale,
Literally gets Pinocchio'd.
and then he gets sent back flying to the studio he was filming in, where he dreams about meeting SpongeBob, but then he wakes up and then the plot just keeps going. I think it was... I'm pretty sure this was based on the 10th anniversary of the actual show, so... But his guests apparently included the music artist Pink.
Hey, I got it.
And
Oh, that's
also,
not an Alaskan bullworm. That's just a bunch of enemies.
And also LeBron James as Chicken with number 5 shirt.
What the fuck?
The Wikipedia cast list. But yeah, I imagine if they need some like filler for an episode, they ask Tom Kenny to put on the pirate outfit. Because that is actually Tom Kenny.
Oh, I'm gonna die. Wait, Patrick brings you underwear? Hey, yo?
Yeah, every so often.
Okay, well, I didn't need all the hand-holding, but thanks, Patrick.
It's not as often as you think. And sometimes he'll literally drop it off the side of the
So close to get that teddy. Yeah, everybody loves Teddy Bear. Everybody loves Tedmore.
But yeah, it's not as often as you think you'll get it, and also sometimes he literally drops it off the cliff.
With a bit of golden nugget, you'd be worm food by now.
Like when I was at the final
But since
boss,
you
he
survived,
kept doing that
did you find my
constantly.
tooth?
Yeah.
Do snails leave slime in the woods? Of course!
Whatever you say. The elevator's all yours, boys.
I actually think there was an episode,
What you did down
the
there, but it left
Sponge,
a
so the
powerful
SpongeBob King
stink
Neptune
on ya.
competition episode. I'm pretty sure they had a point where they literally
Let's take that
filmed
elevator.
Tom Kenny in the shower.
Wait, I had to get his gold tooth just to take an elevator? Couldn't I just have taken the elevator anyways?
You're questioning logic from a licensed game.
Also, I'm questioning how it takes 1 hour to climb back up an elevator.
Maybe it's just a very long elevator.
Okay, but an elevator can't be that long.
Maybe it's a very slow elevator.
Didn't seem that slow to me, but okay.
Maybe it broke halfway through and SpongeBob was ordering a pizza in the elevator.
Comfy.
Comfy.
Bing bong.
Stealing our soda supplies!
Oh look, it's a
Oh.
train.
Hurry up, Patrick! We got ourselves a train to
Yes,
catch!
they're stealing our supplies.
Oh, we gotta catch a train.
May
Okay.
He asked us.
I?
He
That's
asked the
right,
seahorse.
thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Yeah. Oh, right.
Well, welcome Raiders. We just asked the seahorse for consent.
We have to get closer so we can bring them home!
I forgot to shout out the other raid. Oh, wait.
What was
there
the other
another
raid again? I might have forgotten.
Is there another raid? Oh, there's a
There
double.
isn't.
Oh, it's a double raid.
Double way.
Yellow as well. Thank you, you too. Ay, ay, ay. Uno momento. We're playing SpongeBob Cosmic Shake, aka the new SpongeBob game that came out.
Honestly, I think
recently.
it was a few months ago at this point.
Yeah. Let's single near. Thought that was good enough. Love you guys too. I don't think I did get another raid earlier. Never mind.
I can check.
That being said, no mod. I don't have mods on the stream, so give me a second.
From what I can see, I don't think you did, but my chat only goes back to 9:30ish, so
Yeah, I didn't get another raid. Hold on.
I think if you,
Hang on, I got no mods. I never have mods. You've all desert issues. I'm sorry.
I think you didn't. Put in the
Oh,
name
it's
right.
no underscore. I can't see my dashboard very well.
It's okay, Pat. Is Patrick okay? Patrick's a balloon.
Patrick is never okay. How are you tonight? I'm doing pretty good. I got an energy drink in me. So hopefully doing pretty well.
And I am also.
It's because yellow has the underscore in the name. Anyways, go follow both of those two. They're very excellent streamers. I pop in every now and then just to lurk. Whenever I'm not streaming.
But yeah, the bubble shot thing isn't too great in outside of combat. It's not too great in combat, honestly.
Oh, there was crabs.
Because you can trap the enemies in the thing, but it's usually not as easy as just hitting the enemy.
I hope you two had a good stream.
Oh,
was
yeah, what were you guys streaming?
Yeah, what were you two doing with Fortnite? Just chilling with Fortnite?
I forgot that Mobot tells you if you're streaming.
Yeah, that's why I use that.
Bots are hard, that's why bots are hard.
I did see Frost in here earlier, so...
I don't get paid to think, I just get paid to be cute on the internet.
Just chilling? That's what we like. We always appreciate a little chilling.
We do a little chilling here.
You do a little chilling.
among other things.
Oh.
There is the balance beam, but fuck the balance beam.
I didn't see there was a balance beam, I'll be real with you.
That's fair. It did kind of blend into the ground a bit.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're just chilling, that's... Oh, interesting.
Oh yeah, you can shoot those with a bubble.
You know, I'll take all the jelly I can take. Yeah, this is my first time playing SpongeBob Cosmic Shake.
Honestly, I think the bubble would be more interesting if it didn't auto-lock onto anything, because it would actually require you to think.
Yeah, it would be kind of interesting. The game does have a bit of jank, though, I'll be real.
Yeah. I mean, I know this is a licensed game for kids, but...
Oh, wow. Man,
no, he stopped in place, meaning one of the wheels caught him and he's just getting dragged.
That was, yikes.
SpongeBob got caught in the wheels and he's being grated into cheese.
Yeah, for real.
Not the first time he's gotten grated into cheese, to be fair.
Cheese graters.
Giant clams.
Educational television. Oh no. Alright, I think I... Oh, what? Bro, chill. Jesus, chill, bro.
Yeah, you see the issue with that I was talking about with that.
That does seem a bit like a design flaw.
Wait, is that one guy just stuck on the wall?
Yeah. I'll put him out of his misery.
I think he's stuck.
Nah, I put him out of his misery.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, some of these enemies are just kind of like gross.
Yeah, the bubble shot doesn't really work with one-hit enemies because you can also just hit and kill them.
You're under arrest, red-handed bandit.
You're under arrest.
You gotta take me back. I beg you. This old soft shell won't last a day in jail.
Wait, is the head game's open?
This one in.
I sure shouldn't stop drinking so much cactus soda on the job.
This is what cactus soda does to you, Chad. Don't drink cactus soda. Oh, that's the end of the level.
Yeah. No, the level's end whenever you save SpongeBob's friends.
Oh, this is just all about Mr. Krabs.
Oh, me boyo. That
You
sure
got
taught
Mr.
me
Krabs
a
back.
valuable lesson.
That it's not all about money?
That sure taught me a valuable lesson. That it's not all about money.
What? No.
That's
no,
what I thought.
No. It's always about money. But I did learn that I can't put a
You know, it
price on
feels
the
like he
employee
always
of the month.
it feels like he always learns he can't put a price on SpongeBob's head every few seasons.
Yeah.
Every season, really.
We gotta find pearls.
That's a good lad. Now off you go.
Remember when
I'm sure
he
you can get
traded
around a little
SpongeBob to the
faster now
Flying
with those
Dutchman
new
for
writing
62
skills of
cents?
yours.
62 cents.
There are still a lot of friends to bring
And then
back home, Doctor.
SpongeBob was so
Let's
annoying that the
ride.
Dutchman brought him back anyway.
Map travel allows you to travel back to any checkpoint region of the world. It can be accessed. Please select quests and find golden doubloons. Boss fights can be replayed from the map once you have. Alright, I assume the train was just a whole giant boss fight.
Not really. It's kind of just a
Well, I tried.
There are actual dedicated ones.
I like Bikini Bottom. Yeah, okay. Excuse me, sir. You can't just hide like that.
I think
SpongeBob,
next
I
world
need
is the
your help.
world where you actually
Sheldon's
get what I
pride
think
would
is the best
never
power up
allow
in the
him
game.
to ask, but your mischief tipped over the chum bucket, and we need you
Oh,
to
right. Plankton's
stand
name
with
is
that
Sheldon.
We already built a meticulously calculated rig, but Sheldon
Yeah, remember the
didn't
root beer
account for his
episode
own
where?
Root beer.
Excuse me.
But what about
there
root
are more
beer?
important
Root
things than
beer.
leftover trash cans.
And
It's not a trash
that bit
can.
with Kara,
It's a bucket. And
just
it's
putting
Bikini Bottom's
Plankton's
sole
name
restaurant.
in
Yeah, okay,
larger-
Karen.
I know everyone would love to be eating out of a bucket.
It's not a
right now,
trash
but the
can,
fate
it's a
of
bucket,
The
and
entire
it's the-
universe is currently hanging in the balance.
Everyone would love to be eating out of a bucket right now. Trust me, no, they would not.
Trust me, she does not care at all. She really
I'm just
doesn't give a
saying,
shit.
Bikini Bottom
Biggie,
does
I'm
not
sure the
have.
universe can hang in there until we've helped a friend in need.
What's the kind of organization people that shut down restaurants?
It's not OSHA.
I know they send health inspectors, but it's not the FDA.
I don't know. Is there like an official one? Chad, help
Hold
us
on.
out here.
I think it might just be like an actual city position.
Talk to Plankton at the cum bucket.
Ale?
I don't get why this doesn't work. My calculations are flawless.
Maybe
Remember
we
when
can help.
Patrick said con is fun?
Yes.
So true.
I don't need your help, but if you want to make up for this whole mess, I guess I would allow you to assist me.
Yeah, okay.
Here, use this
Wow, I
super
can't believe Plankton's a
velocitous
singer, eh?
momentum enhancer that I invented to get the job done.
Ooh, is that a
Oro, have you ever
board?
turned the dub of Battle for Bikini Bottom to Japanese?
No.
Yes, but I gave
I
it
do
a
it
fancy
sometimes.
name, so I get the
Maybe I'll have
credit.
to look into it sometime.
Honestly, the same thing probably works here if this game has a Japanese dub.
Use the bubble surfboard.
If-
Okay. Oh. Oh.
This is not the new power I was talking about. By the way, it's just something you get here.
Okay.
It lets you.
Oh, wait, is this
Moving.
just the thing you get? Oh,
No,
it's
it's
just the thing you
moving.
touch.
Yeah, it's not as great as it seems. I'll be honest.
I was a little hyped, and then it was just like this.
And then you ran into a TP head.
A little disappointing.
Yeah, they don't use it for a lot. It's basically just.
Cool, the chum bucket is back in business.
Wait, they already had a crane attached to it. They just didn't hit a
have no
button.
choice. Does this place offer anything edible?
No.
Place offer
Technically,
anything edible?
yes. We citizens of Bikini Bottom must stand
Isn't
together
chum
in these
like
trying times.
actual minced
So,
fish?
let it be known that the chum bucket will humbly accept its role as the
It's not
town's
Plankton, I assume, so
sole
he's
source of
technically not
sustenance.
promoting cannibalism.
Well, no, that would be him promoting cannibalism. People eating that would be. If it was minced fish, then yeah, that would be promoting cannibalism.
You
Well,
fools!
also if you think about it, fish usually
Plankton,
eat
I always
other
suspected
fish.
that deep down you were a contributing member of society.
Yeah, okay, SpongeBob.
And don't worry.
Like that, I always suspected that deep down you were a contributing member of society.
Imagine being a contributing member of society.
Yeah, that's kind of cringe.
Wait, was that last part really necessary?
Also,
Alright, we
there was
raised the
that
chum
one
bucket, now I gotta go back to Cassandra. Okay.
Also, there was that one episode where Plankton was scared of
So
Pearl
much
and Mr.
pure,
Krabs
unadulterated
nearly
jelly, so
drove
much
him
raw
to suicide.
power.
I'm not surprised.
To
I think that
create
episode
your
was
next
actually kind of
costume.
controversial.
You should find it very familiar, but don't let appearances fool you.
Because it was like, not. I think it wasn't even funny. Like, he just laid down on the road and waited for a bus to run him over.
my back is itchy.
I got it. I got it.
Jesus Christ. Nobody clip
I-
that.
When you
I didn't.
step through
Actually,
the
please
next
do. I
portal.
didn't hear that.
I didn't turn on the stream audio.
Yo, karate!
Ooh, my karate gear. The most stylish outfit I own. Getting around will be much faster with these seahorses.
Did that sound like a demon, or did it just sound like me scratching the inside of
It's
the
kind of
brain?
look like something Squidward would make, right?
Oh yes, I think you called them. What was the word? Art.
Well, I'm gonna call them Samantha.
Oh, Samantha, okay. Okay, then what's the special power that I get out of the— oh, I guess you just have the ability to ride seahorses with the last thingy.
That they do give you that too. You don't get the next new thing until you get
yeah, don't tell me yet.
Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you until you get it. I don't know.
I'm just going back to the start to see if there's anything interesting here.
Is SpongeBob House a pineapple can?
Yes, it is.
Huh.
It looks like an MRE.
A little bit.
Like a very old MRE.
And Patrick's house is just one.
Patrick's house is still... He's still got the antenna thingy.
It's disconnected and floating.
Still there, sorta. Bing bong, bing bong, bing bong, bing bong. I gotta find a portal. Where to find a portal?
I thought I saw one guy just holding up a picture of an A posing cowboy SpongeBob.
Yeah, you know what? I should buy some more of the costumes.
I think those are the only four you can get at the moment.
I'm buying these, but I'm not using them.
Yeah, fair.
Kind of bad.
It auto
no, I don't want to be... Okay.
Yeah, it auto equips them when you buy them. But I do agree, Karate SpongeBob is pretty cool.
Karate SpongeBob is like... Based.
Or a question, have you played any of the Nicktoons?
Any of the what?
The Nicktoons games, like,
I played Nicktoons Unite.
Okay,
You know,
I also had that game.
I've had a fond memory of that game where somebody, like one of my friends from like first grade, he called me on the phone just for me to give him like a little tutorial on how to do something.
I don't think I ever beat that game. I think I remember I got to the Goddard section and that was it.
The end of the game is pretty nice. I don't remember if it was any good or not, but I think I enjoyed it as a kid. I don't know how much it aged well.
I think I ended up preferring Nicktoons Attack of the Toy Bots, even though it wasn't as,
I've never heard of that game.
So it's kind of like... It's more in line of an actual platformer than...
Oh, I already went there.
Than the actual beat-em-up that,
Wait.
Nicktoons Unite was.
Interesting.
It's surprisingly fast for what you'd expect.
What the heck is this?
Hey, Giggle Buddies! Both of you listen
There was also
closely.
Globs of
I managed to
Doom,
track
which
Spot's
ended up
trails, but they are
killing the
scattered
entire
everywhere
franchise.
and are leading to all of those portals.
Wow.
Because it did
Spot
not
is
do
really
well.
going
Well, let's go
places.
Spot.
I said listen! You have to look for them in all those worlds you're going to. You're the only one that can bring him back.
I think
Don't
Battle
worry,
for
Plankton.
Volcano
We'll
Island
look
was
everywhere
also
for
a
him
thing,
until he's
but-
back home safely.
One thing about the topography in this game did not really translate that well.
Maybe it's just the periods, I don't know.
No, they didn't put a space after the period.
Good. Now out
Maybe
of my
it's just
sight.
I mean, SpongeBob's an
Okay,
American
okay, game.
cartoon,
Okay,
so
okay, I get it.
Right, it does do that.
That's, okay.
You gotta find spots,
Eh,
hide spots.
Exclamation point! Eh,
I think there's an
Oh,
arrow
is that
at
the next
bottom.
one?
There's an arrow at the bottom right that says...
I'm gonna assume that this is the next one.
I confirm.
Don't give up hope. SpongeBob and Patrick are on their way.
Wee.
Oh, I guess that is...
Oh, I really
Oh,
dropped a
yeah.
lot of frames now that I'm noticing it. What the heck happened?
Ooh, now I know why they call them stretch limos. You gotta
I also never
stretch
asked if
first.
audio was
Rick
good
said he came this way?
for everyone.
Never struck me as a
From what
red
I've heard,
carpet
it sounded
squirrel.
alright.
But, what do I know?
Might be a little
Good
bit
thing I
late for
put on
that.
An extra layer of sponge gloss today.
Oh, sponge gloss? Okay, dude.
Oh, yeah, that's an actual kind of a deep cut. I know what that's a reference to, I just didn't expect it.
Oh.
I think it's a reference to that one time, that one Picture Day episode where SpongeBob's trying not to dirty himself, but he keeps failing.
He keeps dirty. Oh, Thunder Tiki.
And eventually he just coats himself in...
Whoa, that is a huge ass shockwave.
I have to admit, totally would have expected someone bigger for the part, but everyone seems small to me. Sorry, am I oversharing?
SpongeBob is
It's my
not
first
large
day,
and in
and I'm
charge.
so nervous.
Filming starts in 1 minute and 58 seconds. No, 57. Script up. 50.
Me too, buddy.
Just hurry up.
Statistically
So true.
speaking, the director's assistants only last 0.87 days before they're let go. I need to do better.
That's not good hiring.
Chop chop, this way.
That's
He isn't the
surprisingly high
patient
turnover.
kind, or the understanding kind, or the kind.
Jesus.
Can't believe this is the leading man. Let's take some
So,
capture this
who do you think the director is?
Whoa, they're taking
I get-
photos of us. Are we in the movie?
Who do you think the director is?
Hey, it's Larry.
Do I look bloated enough? I just had
Don't give me the hand. Fuck you.
They give you the hand, and you just can't cross. It's like the Pokemon cut bushes.
I don't know how much it... Oh, I guess I should have gone up there. I don't know how to feel about them bringing
don't
back the
think
Tikis. I think they tried to appeal too much to Battle for Bikini Bottom.
I mean, they don't really have too much of effect anyway. Like I said,
Well, in like the movie game, there were the just the crates.
yeah, they changed it to Plain Z crates or something.
They changed it from Tikis to crates.
Is the Thunder Tiki just now just plain dynamite or something in that game?
More jelly.
Well, in the movie game, there were the explosive barrels, right?
Right, I remember.
In this game, they have pretty much everything.
I don't know if they brought back the Shy Tikis because I don't think you can Zipto in this game.
Well, only one way to find out.
But to be fair, no one really did that. I don't think anybody really did that in the original.
Look,
You can't. Yeah, you can't pop that balloon yet.
interesting.
Hey, Mr. Sponge, this way. This
Sponge.
way. Move it. Everyone's waiting. Just what are you still doing here?
Please, Mr.
go
Sponge
through
was
the
my
exit or
father's
I
name.
will get fired. The director is waiting for you.
Huh? How did you get here so fast?
Let's go to the exit
She
or I
must
will
have
get
cut the
fired.
line, Patrick.
That's just the perfect time to Alt F4.
You know, that's very tempting. Hmm. Oh, I don't know how to feel about this.
Oh, fuck these
Oh,
guys.
he's got a bathtub.
So, yeah. This is the worst
Oh
enemy in the
boy,
game.
that is one big heavy jelly.
As long as it's
I don't like him.
you'll be fine.
No, this guy is the worst enemy in this entire game. And I don't mean by difficulty. Oh, wait, that's a mermaid and
The
a barnacle
perfect
boy
crab
too.
pizza
Based on
is
the
the pizza
label.
for you.
He said the thing again.
Yeah.
Oh, I do have to go that way. Okay.
So yeah, you'll see what I mean as soon as you fight him, but I do not like this enemy at all.
If you keep hinting it at me, then yeah, probably.
Yeah. Gotta get the juice for the new costume.
I'm not taking your hand. Goodbye.
Can you take my hand?
All the time. Wait, there are tikis. And there.
Wait, if they want us on the set, why are they blocking us off?
I don't think they got the memo. You'd think the director would rather keep Pearl, the one doing her job, instead of the fuckers that are keeping me from doing my job. But no, reverse logic dictates otherwise.
And also letting us actively commit several, probably thousands of dollars of property destruction.
You're clearly a maniac.
Yeah, no,
Nice
SpongeBob is
wigglies.
clearly SpongeBob is clearly mentally unstable. We don't know what he's capable of.
Job has changed your entire stream times. That's a feeling. When I had my deli job, I felt like it was like impossible for me to stream because I would always come home at like 8 p.m.
And also because that job sucks.
and like be dead inside. I think that was when it was like a lot easier to do Duolingo streams. Maybe I will do Duolingo, like a secret Duolingo after D&D tomorrow. We'll see. I have 2 underwear, by the way.
Nice. Alright.
That was very fast. Oh. This is just tedious. 3 to 11. Oh.
So you have to bait him into hitting you, but he doesn't always go into
That's is that a second or is that a third shift?
I think second. Isn't third shift like night? Like literally.
Third shift, I think it's overnight.
Yeah, I was pretty sure that was like.
That's what I thought, second shift. I have to make sure because I'm not entirely certain about second and third shifts.
Yeah, I think first shift is usually morning, second's like afternoons, and then third is
Yeah.
overnight.
Well, first shift is like, yeah, morning/day shift.
But yeah, those guys are just so slow.
Yeah, that one wasn't too bad, but I can see how it can get annoying game design.
No, I think they throw multiple at you later on.
Eh. Kinda mid. I know how to bait them at least. But I think just trying to bait enemies into attacking you is kinda not the best way to go about with enemies unless... The only time I ever did it well was with like the G-Love.
Yeah, and that's because you could actually hit the G-Love while they were attacking. And
Dealing with enemies like the rocket guys from the movie game, that was not a good implementation because that makes you feel like you actually have to get to like the deflector.
Which, to be fair, you might have already should have gone.
6 p.m. to 6 a.m.? That's a 12-hour shift. I would die.
Well,
You worked
I mean, if
it.
you're working 12,
Jesus.
I mean, if you're working 12-hour shifts, but yeah.
I am so sorry for you, Zello.
Unfashionably late, I see. Now get to your marks.
No.
The director is Squidward?
Yep.
He's got vision, SpongeBob.
Squidward is the director.
Wait.
It's handsome Squidward.
I struggle to do second shift. I've done second shift before, and it was part-time. Like, they only scheduled me for second shift.
I struggle to do shifts.
Second shift is basically final shift, and it's like... It would normally be like 12 to 8, but since I was part-time, it was like 2 to 8. And even then, I hated life doing it. You have to remember, I really hated my job.
This is true.
I can't do retail.
I remember.
I can't do retail. It made me actually want to kill myself. Dealing with all the assholes who are just like... No.
That tiki boobs, I realized.
I can't do cooking jobs, but did it for 10 years. I almost went into like culinary school. Oh, that's how you do it. Hey, got Spot.
Spot. Once.
The best recurring character. There is apparently some recurring characters that really shouldn't have been recurring characters. They really like I remember they really like went ham on the internet meme that is Bubble Bass and like gave him way too many episodes and it's like gross.
Yeah.
Did you find the My Leg guy? I don't think so.
Oh, there's another pretty decent SpongeBob game. It's Lights, Camera, Pants.
I thought that was a party game.
It is.
As Watermelon got strong, or he asked his classmates if he'd like to go to an event with me, and she said that definitely if she's free, peak, for real, for real.
I'd read that.
Hell yeah. So that I say, based.
I started rewatching I started watching all the SMG4 arcs.
Hmm.
I'm surprised at how quality it is sometimes.
Find the director. Hey guys, I found the director.
Guys, he looks so gay.
Am I supposed to? No. I remember that they dedicated an entire episode to the My Leg guy.
Maybe you need to walk back down the road for the trigger?
I'm not sure. Saving game. There we go.
Squirt of an actor did those at the agency lay upon me. I promised them art, and how do they
I
repay
guess
me?
there was a trigger.
I demanded a hero, not a little
they did the
yellow
dolphin ones.
marshmallow. Did you shrink by spending too much time in a hot tub?
Did you shrink?
Chill.
Hi, Mr. Director, sir. I'm Spongebob.
Grape told me she got pruny fingers from being in the shower too long, and now she's a raisin.
Small raisin.
I changed. Let me see if it's still So I changed Grape's name in my server to Small Raisin.
Casting urchins comprehend that I am allowing them to be part of what is sure to be the greatest
And I'm not
film
apologizing
sensation ever
to her
to hit the scene.
because it's funny.
That moment Squidward speaks dolphin. They did the meme. Hang on 1 second. 1 second.
Holding on.
Sorry, I'm just changing up my video on my tablet. VTuber backlogs go crazy, by the way, chat. Speaking of which, there's a game that's kind of like a mixture of Danganronpa and Zero Escape that I'm kind of interested in now.
Oh, which one?
And it also has a manga, apparently. It's called Your Turn to Die.
Oh.
It's basically, what if you took Danganronpa and made it like a Saw game?
But don't lose heart. I still have the talent to turn you into a tool of destructive.
Maybe one day I'll play it. I don't know.
Edit.
I kind of just want to read the manga.
Oh my god. Okay, I have to read what the Wikipedia says about the gameplay.
About Your Turn to Die?
Yeah. So it says discussions in which the player must deduce the correct logical solution in order to advance time and contribute to a large portion of the game. During discussion time, focusing on an incorrect or irrelevant statement will cause the main character's clout to drop. Reducing clout to 0 causes a game over.
I don't think they specifically call it clout.
It's in quotes. I will let that speak for itself.
If it's in quotes, then that makes better sense.
Also, the game was originally in Japanese, so maybe that has something
Yeah,
to do with
it has a manga. I'd say check it out for yourself, Chad. I think it's free. It might not be.
Oh, goody!
It was released in early access on Steam on February 20th.
Yeah, I hear it's interesting though.
In this scene, you must fight your way through gang-infested city streets. And don't walk out of frame.
Oh.
And action!
Oh, it's an auto-scroller.
This game release is better now, so it was released on February 20th. Okay.
A pet raccoon.
Has over
Rack
4
attack.
million plays.
I did it.
We did it.
Hey, underwear.
Underwear. Oh, you're in the auto scroller.
Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, I didn't get those PTs. Oh, shit.
It's.
Oh, wow. It kills you if you get out of frame. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yo, when did Squidward get this neat laser ball?
What squirt of an actor did the hide camera in the scene? You must fight your.
Karate King.
Sadly, they did not increment the cake counter every time you die.
I think you lost your pants.
So that's like a half a point deduction.
Eh. I could live without it.
Yeah, 7 out of 10, too much water.
Wait. What about the other guy? There you are. I will say, this is very hard to do on a mouse and keyboard.
Yeah, I don't know if it's just something with a cable or the DualShock 4, but I was able to...
Yeah, I'll have to look into it.
Yeah, I was able to work it just fine with my Xbox controller.
Well, that was an Xbox controller.
Yeah, I'm just saying it switched between the two, like how games usually do that.
This guy.
Yes, fucking guy. This guy gets no bitches.
No res.
No
Faster! Oh shit. I'm just killing dudes with sandwiches. Easy.
Oh hey, I think you get more at...
I've never actually... Can you actually even have a pet raccoon? Is that legal?
I don't know. I'll look it up.
I want a pet otter, but it's not legal in my state. Hey,
there are 15 states where pet raccoons are legal. They are legal in Pennsylvania. I will let that
It's legal
say.
in my state. Lucky you. I wish I were you.
I'm feeling better already.
Oh, you can hit them after the attack.
Yeah, sometimes they'll go into their strain state, and sometimes they won't.
You need to get a license, understandable. Talk to what? Talk to Cassandra. Oh, hi. Hi.
Wow, what
Just
a
grab her.
beautiful bubble.
He's in a bubble.
You can't. It is indestructible magic, thanks to the
Patrick
jelly
saying
you're
what we're all
collecting for
thinking.
our cause.
It is indestructible
Are you sure this is
bullshit.
the right
I'm gonna
place to
pop
find
it.
Sandy?
The portal brought you right where you're supposed to be. Don't resist the Jellyverse. Instead, take it,
I
store
will
it,
say, I don't
and
even
bring
think
it
they
to me.
tell you who
Besides,
exactly
the
you're
Jelly
supposed to be
whispered that
finding
you've done
half the
some
time.
commercial work. Don't your square pants long to be in the
Jellyverse.
spotlight once more?
Guys, we're going into the Jellyverse.
Don't your square pants long to be in the spotlight one
You're
time.
right. If it means saving Sandy and the world, then I'll just have to act my square heart out. Thanks, Cassandra. We're so lucky to have Cassandra helping us. What a selfless lady.
Yeah, okay.
She's so selfless. Like
Just like you, for real, for real.
I am very selfless.
I heard you blushing.
The fuck you mean you heard me blushing?
I said what I said.
Yeah, I know what you said. The fuck you mean?
I got a cock W. Confirmed SpongeBob has a square heart.
Not a cock W.
Okay. Am I supposed to go this way? I don't know, dude. I'm just taking it as is.
Can't believe you got your chat to pull.
Hey man, Roselia's a real one.
Okay, but still. Kinda stinky.
This is why I love you, chat. Can I kill this guy? Come over here.
The bubbles won't do damage.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But at least gives me space to get onto the platform.
That's true.
That's what I was going for, just to get the space to get onto the platform. So, just in case the game is just like, oh, you can't do that.
In the case that guy trained in the U.S. military to become a top-ranked sniper.
If I wanted to see a wimp run
That's a
around,
mood.
I'd be directing Wimp Racer 2, like my agent told me to.
Oh, I think you... Okay, I think you get the thing.
This is a
that I was talking about here.
karate film. But I guess I have to work with what I've got.
It's a karate
Let's start
film.
with
Karate.
something simple. A karate kick.
Karate kick!
Yes, this is actually cool.
E.
Can we get an E in the chat?
Karate kick it.
Hold on. You can get a Tedmar though.
I got a chat now.
You can't get an E, but you will get a bear.
Roselli, can you put an E in the chat for me?
Now, to really prove that you know how to
yeah.
embody a great hero of
So,
karate,
the
I
karate
have
kick is
prepared a
basically
little
a
challenge for you.
E. Markiplier.
Across the
I don't know how it's
roads
gonna
of the
feel on a
city.
keyboard, but this is easily the best power-up of the game.
Now, kick down that door and get moving.
It's more of just remembering controls at this point, because now I've got to do WASD, space, control, E, shift, and then mouse. Then mouse 1 and mouse 2.
Yeah, because I think it was one of the face buttons and
And then combine things together. Hey, look at that.
you got the golden spatula. Wow, these are worthless.
I can't believe they turned like the most worthy thing from Battle of Bikini Bottom into the most worthless thing.
Yeah, no, honestly, if you want to talk about pandering to Battle for Bikini Bottom, the golden spatulas are probably where
The
I'd start
keyboard
that
spots
conversation.
to do commands in some game. I mean, I would be fine if I didn't have to use control. I'd be really fine if I didn't have to use control. Like, I'm used to this, like... But at the same time, if I really wanted to, like, pander to using all of those controls at once, I would just play Overwatch.
And then no one would be having fun.
We already know how much I hate Overwatch. Hate is a strong word, but you know how much I don't.
No, you can say hate. That's fine.
I just can't do Overwatch League.
I think Dwarf
Like,
Fortress...
realistically,
I think
the thing is, for me, Overwatch League is just suffering.
I think Deep Rock Galactic and Dwarf Fortress are the only games I can play on keyboard, and that's because Dwarf Fortress does not have a controller mode.
Well, the problem is aiming is a lot better with keyboard and mouse.
Yes.
That's why Deep Rock is like... And also you have mouse sensitivity, which is like infinitely better for that game.
That too. Plus, I think if I tried to play Dwarf Fortress on a keyboard, on a controller, I would have a stroke trying to figure
Overwatch
out
makes
what all
me
the button
cringe.
combos do.
Understandable.
Well, yeah, Overwatch
I can understand why you would say that.
Hey, you get to do some wild shit with the homing attack.
Oh, Carb, my limbs feel even spongier than usual.
That's kind of fun.
Yeah, when you get into bigger enemy encounters, it can also be really fun.
Yeah, that's pretty fun. Overwatch Gear Strive. What? I think I had a stroke rate. Oh, Guilty Gear Strive keys hurt on keyboard. Yeah, no, that's where you actually start developing carpal tunnel.
Either that or Mario Party.
Mario Party not so much.
It depends on what minigame you're playing.
Yeah, it depends.
I remember,
What the?
think Alpharad did a Mario Party challenge, and he got carpal tunnel from it.
These little ones look quick and hungry.
Yeah, we got that in common. Not the quick part.
I think we'll need that part to get
Me too, Patrick. I'm always hungry.
I'm hungry, so...
Kick them out of my darn sack, would ya?
Huh?
Oh, I think you have to swipe them after you hit them.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. I guess I could have figured that out.
But yeah, you can either, I think you can either karate kick them or just wait for them to hit stop.
Oh, they spawn a lot.
Yeah,
What this
so I'm
suddenly
not-
reminded me of? I need to play Alice Madness Returns. Really want to stream that game. Oh, with a karate homing kick? Yeah. What are those? I can't zoom in. I can't do the joke.
Can't do the joke.
Yeah.
I might go head out now to go write my cheat sheet for my house.
Okay.
And also
Unless
get
you want to
another
just
job.
do it here, and I'll just chill with you.
Uh,
Up to you.
I should probably get off call so I can actually focus on doing it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Also, my desk has a playmat on it, so I can't really write on it.
Yeah, well, that's fair.
I'll, depending on how long this takes me, I'll either see you later or see you in server.
Yeah.
And,
Say goodnight to Nary Chat.
yeah, say goodnight to me, chat.
Okay. That said, I think this is going to be a good opportunity for me to take a little break. I had to use the bathroom real quickly. I'll be right back. Let me just, Ow. He's in the bathroom. Meow. Actually, I don't need that. I'll just stare into your soul. Alright, I'll be right back. Dang, you really threw stuff at me, didn't you, Sky? It took a little extra longer, by the way, so I can go brush my teeth. I also want to go brush my hair. Look at myself in the mirror while I was brushing my teeth, and I realized hair was like a mess and a half. And I'm like self-conscious about it. Here, please. Blanket, please. There, thank you. Like I got stuck on my wheel again. I get too self-conscious about my hair because my hair is very long, and when I wash it, it curls up. Thank you for the welcome back. I get too self-conscious about my hair. It like curls up whenever I wash it, so it's just like it makes me look disgusting. Oh yeah. I feel like I had a fever dream when I say this, but I feel like I remember this like Nickelodeon commercial. Or what is it? It was like this invention that was like a giveaway. It was like an invention that makes it so that you can both brush your teeth and brush your hair with like one handle. I don't know, it's like... It might have been a fever dream, but it was like super weird. My hair also curls when I wash it, I hate it. I just want to grow out my hair, you know? I really just want to grow out my hair so I don't have to deal with that problem all the time. But, I guess, you can't always get what you want. Because my hair will grow out to a certain length and then we'll just, like, stop growing. And it turns into, like, a mullet. I don't like that. Also, I'll be real with you. Being in call with Neri definitely gave me a confidence booster with streaming. Is that golden underwear? Hold on.
No more chafing.
Oh, shit. So it is. Anyways, but yeah, sometimes that's why I have these VCs open, just to like have people give me confidence boosters so I can have people to talk to. Yeah, I'm still recovering from a seasonal depression. Seasonal depression arc. It's, you know, it's not fun. Hopefully next week. I'll join, but no permissions. I mean, if you want to, I can just... You can always request it. What the heck? What? Oh, you're playing FF12 with a buddy. That's fair. I might have to, like, take a break from the VCs, though. At some point. Patrick freaked you out with that? Yeah, understandable. I thought there was a significance to this, I'll be real with you. Oh. Karate. Interesting. Anything else? I'm just, you know, trying to enjoy the game as much as I can. Right now. Wait. Oh, I was in here. Wait. No, wait, that's how you got into there. What was the whole point of that? Noodles? Interesting.
Hey, short, yellow, and spongy! There's a lot of paparazzi hiding on this set who wish to smear the director's reputation by capturing the fishy side of his process.
That's sus.
Which obviously doesn't exist. It would be real cool if you could distract them with some of your fancy moves.
Did you just try to like say coral?
Make myself extra picturesque.
No. Nice jump scare game. What is this? Oh. Photosensitivity much? Yikes. You guys, I see what they meant by, this game could cause seizures right there. Well, time to do it again.
Yeah, that's it.
The Masters game.
Yeah, that's it.
Masters game. Oh, stinky. Hello. Masters game. God, imagine having to match that for speedruns. Hello, sir. Okay. You always just tool cycle that or what? You know what? I'm not even gonna ask. I feel like the speedrun of this game is kind of boring. Actually, I would have to see it for myself at some point. Hey, buddy. There we go. Oh, that was a hard one.
You did it, Mr. Sponge! The security guard will
Oh my
let
gosh.
you pass now.
Melody, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate that. I appreciate it so much, Val. Hold on, I'll shut you out. Yeah, there. Oh, the RE4 remake? I think I did see you playing it earlier. Hope you're enjoying it so much. Welcome on in, Raiders. My name is Zara. I'm a military android VTuber and I specialize in coffee streams for you to wind down and relax to. It's so good. Yeah, I've seen a lot. I've seen some gameplay of it so far. And it looks really good. I don't know if I'll end up trying it out myself though. Nope. But yeah, from what I've seen so far, it is pretty good. I hope you had a good stream. Don't give me the hand, buddy.
I guess some guy dealt with the paparazzi. You can pass now.
Yeah, I should have been able to pass this entire time, pal. Okay. Oh, I thought I would be able to break those. Oh, this looks like fun. This looks like it'll be fun.
That's it! A real Karate King has to prove cat-like reflexes. I feel inspiration is about to strike.
I found craft services!
Those
Craft
volunteers
services?
in the box will help you train your reflexes. When someone pretends to escape, whack them.
Won't that hurt them?
That's legally impossible. Their contracts clearly state that they, quote, can't be harmed.
I guess that makes sense. But wait, Patrick didn't sign a contract.
What? Oh, fine. Then don't whack him when he appears. It'll help
Legality
test your,
shit. My SpongeBob game.
Now let's go. We're burning valuable spotlight.
Alright, don't kill Patrick. Got it.
Action.
I have to karate kick the crew? Oh, I hope I don't hurt them.
Oh.
Well, okay. Making
Okay,
movies
don't
sure
hit
is a
Patrick.
weird process.
Oh. Oh.
You're not entirely useless as long as you keep moving. Now head back onto the street.
That was quick.
Go.
Very quick and easy. Do the best I can, game. Oh, there was a big one back there. Frick you. Yeah, that's what I thought, buddy. Shut up! Playing a children's video game. Oh. What? I didn't do anything, though.
Move it! In this scene, your nemesis tried to rob a bank and
Nemesis?
nothing but chaos. Innocent bystanders got stuck in the ground and need their hero. Believe it or not, that's you. Save them before the time runs out.
Okay.
Action!
Some villain buried people under rubble. Who could have done this?
It wasn't me, SpongeBob, I swear!
Oh, thank Neptune. I never doubted you for a second, buddy.
Okay.
Oh, thank you. I could kiss you.
What?
Maybe some other time, though.
He just fucking died. Interesting. Anything over here?
Looks like some kind of animal dug these holes.
To do what? Hide nuts for winter? Get real, SpongeBob.
Get real. Wait, where are they? There's one here. There's one here.
I'm not hurt. I'm just bored.
Yo, don't call handsome Squidward the devil.
I mean, just look at you.
There's 6 of these? Oh.
If you get this rubble off me, I'll be your best friend. Thank you so much. Can I get your autograph?
Okay. Who died? Oh, hi.
Oh, thank you.
Patrick with the assist.
Maybe some other time, though.
Thanks for saving me. I'll do this again sometime.
Please help. I'm not hurt. I'm just bored.
Just bored? That's a mood, pal. Sometimes you just get bored.
The Krusty Krab pizza is the pizza
Oh, it's it.
for you and me.
The other side. Okay, then. Platforming extraordinaire.
Thanks to my genius, your performance has become tolerable. Now go
Yeah,
ahead
okay.
and strike some heroic karate poses for the press.
This is another match. This is another Mashers game. Okay. Hey. R. Oh. A. E. E. Yeah. Car not taking up. There's a fully not evil lady again.
Don't go method on me and disappear into your character. Remember why you're there. To get me more jelly.
Don't you mean to save Sandy?
Right, of course. And also to save your squirrel friend.
Totally not evil. Totally not evil. Hey, is that that's a Karate King. From the Karate Island episode.
If I wasn't a cheetah.
What?
Whatever. Hop into the red boat and chase down your nemesis.
But I can't drive.
But I don't have a driver's license.
Throw your squishy bottom on some vehicle you're allowed to drive and get on with it.
Yeah, okay. Seahorse? Find a suitable vehicle. Wait. There's something over here. A rock. It's a rock. Yeah, you're right. Holy moly. Yeah, you give me that, jelly. I don't know, so far I feel like the gameplay is a little too linear. Like, especially for this level. Gameplay just feels a little too linear. It's getting a little bit repetitive. And yes, this definitely feels like the same exact kind of momentum as Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated, so I don't know. So far I'm not too impressed. I'm just hoping it kind of makes up for it in the long run. I don't know, maybe this is just one of the weaker levels. Maybe I'm just dealing with weaker levels.
Too boat-like. It shall not pass.
Yeah, try a little harder with that one next time.
Ooh, sleek lines. Comfortable seat. No slip pedals. Definitely has the cool factor. This is my ride, baby.
I almost forgot to mention, all the danger is real, and we've taken no safety precautions to up the drama.
Oh. I guess we don't get to take the seahorse. How to unicycle jump. That's just how you jump. Hmm.
This guy drives like a maniac.
Yeah, a maniac who loves barbecues.
What a nut job!
That's like me. Hey Dad, I can do this with one hand. Oh. Oh. Good job, me. Oh. Is this it? Look, Ma, no hands. Proceeds to get hit by everything. You can't always be a gamer. Oh, well, you know, I wasn't really expecting that to happen.
I want to bang the gongs.
Looks like we need to bang them in a specific order.
Karate kick those gongs.
What order? Wait, can I go back? Nope. There's a barricade. Hmm. Okay, let's try this then. Bing. Bong. Bing. Bong. Oh, there's a code word here. You know, maybe I should have looked for a code to begin with. There we go. Probably should have looked for that to begin with. But you know me, I'm not entirely that smart. Not entirely smart. Children's video game, by the way. Made for adults.
That should cover my buns.
At least I think. This game released on all platforms. So I don't know. It's a children's video game. That's what matters.
A citizen in need. Karate Bob to the rescue.
We have to fight those jelly guns again. I hope we can use stuntmen.
Oh, hello. I will say, at least the karate kick is like makes the combat interesting. Oh, well. What the heck? Oh. Oh, it's these little shits. I was not very aware of what was trying to hit me.
No more chafing.
Come on. Oh shit. An attack. Hmm. Slam? See ya.
Thanks. I thought this film would be a train wreck, but the director went all
Hit them
out.
cheeks.
Those jelly extras
True.
were very convincingly beating me up.
Can we not?
Well, we thespians do take our jobs pretty seriously.
And his choice for the villain? Wow! I just caught a glimpse. That's a wild animal.
Can we not do those ugly face-ups? Close-ups? It's kind of creeping me out.
No more chafing.
You know what? I'm gonna have to deduct a point from this game just for that. It's definitely not looking forward to seeing some close-ups like that.
Listen, you talking cheese. You're not getting paid an exposure for chit-chat.
Why is he suddenly being an even bigger asshole?
Audience, you're the real Karate King. You better show them some impressive acrobatics. Now, run across the roofs of the skyscraper to get into your nemesis fortress.
Could I just use the elevator?
No! And action!
Bruh. I mean, this does show potential promise. Some good platforming, maybe? Maybe? You know what? You could probably... Ooh, I think I'm probably taking a shortcut. Hang on, I wanna get the jelly point thingies. Oh, speaking of which... let me see real quickly. Oh, I don't have enough yet. Alright, now doing... Alright, now that I've destroyed everything in sight... How to get... Oh, I see. Yeah, sure, let's just bounce onto the rooftops. What the heck is down there? Perhaps? Oh! Oh, I see that over there. That looks like fun. Alrighty. What the heck? I don't think I have that. No, I need a hook.
Being a stuntman is performing daring chases over city rooftops. You should try to beat your best time. It would look great on your reel.
You know, I would if I can activate it. I think I need like a slingshot.
Oh, tartar sauce. It would have been great if the elevator was working.
Oh, this.
It probably was working, but now it's not.
I'll give it some credit. This is basically just downtown Bikini Bottom rooftops. But with the Spongebob. So I'll give it some credit for that. Alrighty then. Ow. Ow.
Good thing I'm a balloon, or I'd be terrified of falling. Oh, hey, watch where you're
What is it, lore of this game so far? SpongeBob and Patrick go to Glove World. They see some cool kids who are just like... yeah, you guys ain't cool. Whatever. And then they see a sexy gypsy mermaid lady, ow, who gives them these magic balloons or magic bubbles that make any wish come true. And so they use the bubbles. They used the bubbles to make everybody's wishes come true. It was like pretty wholesome. Oh, I see. This is the replacement for wall jumping. But it turns out that the bubbles were property of King Neptune's, and if they were abused by a human, if they were abused by not King Neptune, bad things would happen.
Ooh, more jelly.
And basically, they broke the space-time continuum. Low. They kind of just broke the space-time continuum and opened portals to like other worlds. Now they have to rescue all their friends and fix the consequences of their actions. 69. Yikes. The story is a little... It's there. It's kind of just there. I don't think it really does the gameplay much justice. At the end of the day, it's just another game of SpongeBob and Patrick's mischiefs. Well, oh well, if it isn't the consequences of my own actions. Yeah, exactly. That's basically the or the motive of this game.
You know what they say. Keep your friends close and your dojo.
I will say this is kind of cool.
I don't get it.
Yeah, okay, dude. Well, 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 if it isn't my own self, be the idiot that I am. Essentially. Okay. Patrick wished to be a balloon. Something like that. SpongeBob was basically just like, I wish for Patrick to have the best balloon trip in the world. Blew a bubble of Balloon Patrick. And, everything went south and Patrick became a balloon once, everything started exploding all over the place. And SpongeBob basically destroyed Bikini Bottom. Essentially what happened was SpongeBob's wish were all the balloons basically... All the balloons, they popped, which shot lightning everywhere, killed like half of the civilians. Warped all of SpongeBob's friends into another dimension. What? Hang on, I can save this. Yeah, basically the story went from wholesome to extremely dark. In like a matter of seconds. It's pretty messy. Essentially, this entire game has turned into a bit of a costume quest. That's all I'll say. Which I don't understand what the point of the costumes has become.
Huh. What do you think they're making with all these cranes?
Thinking pasta?
Oh, pasta? I already had noodles, though.
Little dabble do ya?
Oh. I'll be real with you.
I knew I could count on you, Patrick.
I did not see the surfboard. I think I could just ignore this guy. Ow. Yeah, you know what? See ya, pal. I'm starting to see why those enemies are not fun. Now he ended the world. Yep. And now he has to fix the consequences of his actions. Okay. Essentially Battle for Bikini Bottom Part 2. Oh, it's Sandy.
Ooh, look, it's Sandy. I mean,
Oh, look, Sandy.
Well, if that ain't the sponge they call Bob, then his biggest Dallas lunatic partner Patrick stepping through my door.
Actually, we came in through the roof.
Is that right? Well, you'll be leaving through the floor, 'cause I'm in a mood, and my mood is karate.
Nobody watches a film for the dialogue. My audience demands colors and motion.
True.
Merging into visual conflict. We need crash, boom, bang, not yap, yap, yap. Now throw out the stupid
Kill Bill
script.
reference.
And action.
Whap, wow, whap, wow. Okay. Oh, that's a health bar. Three health bar?
That should cover my butts.
Jesus Christ, I really don't like these little shits. Yeah, achievement. I don't know what I did. But I got an achievement. Oh, wow. And around you go! What? Ah, there it is. Boop. Patrick? You know, maybe if I had some health. You know what? I'm not even gonna say excuses here. Oh, there's a checkpoint for this. Leave it to this game to make itself easy. Alright, come here. Oh, that's right, I have a dodge move. Yeah, I kind of forget sometimes that this game lets you have a dodge move.
That should cover my butts.
Win.
Spongebob! Spongebob! Spongebob!
I won.
SpongeBob! Did that explosion give you a concussion? You remember to sign the waiver, right? I never thought you'd
Jesus
pull it
Christ.
off, but that was actually fantastic! I can already see the sequel. Nay, the trilogy. Let's start shooting immediately! Light, camera, sound!
I'm lagging, by the way.
And...
I don't know, maybe next time I actually do have to play this game with,
What a ride! Thanks for helping me out, SpongeBob!
maybe I do have to stream this with, the PNG model next time. I did not think that this would, really max out the CPU.
No problem, Sandy, but there's still a lot to make right again. See you around.
I'm glad Sandy and her weird house.
Well, that was a
came
quick
back,
one.
But I want my house back too.
I hear you, pal. Ooh, I bet Cassandra will help. She's the most trustworthy person we know.
Oh. I see. Really? No? There we go. This is awkward. There we go. What the?
A sticky note. Hello, my name is Patrick. I can see why you wrote that down.
Even more collectibles? Yeah, I... Hello, nurse.
I know I should be inside with our elderly residents, but they discovered this new radio channel and went crazy. Nothing will settle them down. I usually keep fortune cookies on me for emergencies like these. The soothing crunches are so calming. But unfortunately for me, the cookies have all disappeared amidst the town's chaos.
Come on, Patrick. We can find those clairvoyant cookies.
7 cookies.
That Jelly was ever really good karate teacher.
Oh, Jesus.
But it's covered in mysterious cosmic jelly stuff.
Oh, we're dealing with this next.
Cassandra, please help. We have to find my house. Without that, I'm just a common talking sponge.
Not a pineapple under the sea sponge.
Sorry, Spongy, I'm just a little preoccupied fixing the fabric of the entire universe that you
Oh,
brought
also I gotta
apart.
hydrate. I just remembered. I'm running out of water. You ever just forget to hydrate?
Cassandra, will you please help us fix my house?
I actually kinda needed that too. My tummy was starting to hurt.
Sure, right after we fix your friends, your town, the cosmic order of everything.
For gore. For gore.
Oh, my beautiful home.
And a delicious pineapple. Here, why don't you take this cosmic costume and enter the portal?
What we got this time? Oh my god, I'm hidden Quasar.
Yo ho! What be a pirate's favorite cheese?
Oh, pimento.
Arg! I was wondering about that.
Yeah, I know a lot about pirates.
Oh, Philly D. Yeah, okay, we'll do this level. I was thinking of ending stream here, but then I'm just like, you know what? Let's play a little longer.
Fingers crossed my pineapple is still in one piece.
This world has to do with Gary, doesn't it? Oh, there's Squidward. Let's do this. Also because I didn't stream yesterday. Is it the exploding pies?
This world is pretty neat, but I hope none of our other friends got dragged here.
Exploding pies? Anaku. I'm doing good. How about you?
Ooh, more jelly.
Playing Spongebob. I didn't see if that was a buy or not. Okay, they actually really don't show very well if it's a buy or not. Oh, you know what? I think this might be the level that gives me the hook thingy. Kinda lonely. That's a feeling. That's kind of a mood, I'll be real with you. I offer hug. Ow. Oh, I get it. Pirate. My mood for a while now. Yeah, that's why Neri usually is helping me out. It's also kind of the biggest demotivator when it comes to streaming, just me feeling lonely all the time. I'm gonna die. Especially when the progesterone and working so it makes you feel extra lonely. That's understandable.
That should cover my buns.
These dusty old cannons still pack a punch, no?
Ow! That doesn't help that I'm tired all the time. What in the heck? Thank you for the alert, Galaxy.
With the haunting memory of me ghostly ghost. Oh, who am I kidding? I couldn't scare a baby right now. Without me ship, I'm just a pathetic ghost of my former
Did he hurt?
Gosh, that's terrible.
I feel like that.
That son of a kelpie Admiral Prawn has stolen me beloved ship.
Withered broccoli ahead.
Oh, it's Prawn from Bound for Bikini Bottom.
He has my pineapple too? That fruit-stealing freebooter is taking this
Let's give
too
Naku a hug.
Mr. Dutchman, sir, you have to get your ship back so I can get my pineapple back.
But Prawn blew out all me precious socks. No,
That sounded like mumbling.
would follow a sockless captain. And if I can't round up a crew, we won't stand a chance against the Admiral.
You don't need socks to be a pirate.
Not my
Patrick here
Admiral.
has never worn socks a day in his life.
The only Admiral you see is right here. Call me Admiral.
I don't even have feet.
So, if you need a couple of loyal sea dogs, Patrick and I will gladly join your crew. Socks or no socks.
Spongebob is just oblivious this entire game.
All right, but first, ye scalawags, you must prove that ye are real pirate material. To show that you are worthy, you must unearth a real treasure.
Yes.
Earn yourselves fearsome pirate names.
Spicy loneliness. Understandable. My DMs are always open if you want to talk.
And find all me socks. I still want them back.
Aye, Captain Dutchman, sir.
Aye, Captain Dutchman, sir.
You're good. All I'm gonna say to that is you're good.
Uh-oh, I forgot to pack the sunscreen.
Well, I guess I could use it.
I guess this is a good this is gonna be a good beach level.
Well,
Let's just hope it's as good as oh.
I hope nobody needs a light.
4 socks.
You can hold this one, Patrick.
Patrick doesn't have a nose. Spicy loneliness sounds like advanced loneliness, though. Like advanced darkness. Wee.
Hey, buddy, I'm trying to tan.
He wasn't on the Mario Kart stream because he wanted to be coconut mauled. Sadly, the stream was kind of short because I was extremely tired. Also, I malded way too hard. I'll be real with you. That last stream, I malded way too hard. I still stand by what I said, though. In that, Waluigi Wigglers don't deserve rights. Sent the CM. I see it. However, I don't check DMs on stream unless it's like there's nothing going on. Next Monday I'll join for sure. If you can't join, that's fine. But, yeah, no. I know people have busy schedules all the time, that's why I don't require everybody to be on my stream. Can't join the stream? Fine by me. I never require attendance.
Hey, sex like a beach ball. Go somewhere else.
That's as long as you're comfy. And you're cute. If you're not, get out of here. Also, don't doubt yourself. Ever.
No more chafing.
Fair and understandable. Yeah, like if people are busy, I understand it. Be comfy, don't be stinky. Yeah, don't be a stinker. The only person who's allowed to be a stinker here is Neri.
You can hold this one, Patrick.
Those socks are not allowed to be stinkers. Other people think I'm cute at least. Correct. And they are right. Okay.
Those surfers are quite tubular.
They are correct.
Yeet!
Yeet. I would have to agree. Hey. Yeah, so far this level is pretty cool. What was I gonna say? I forgot. Ow. It's not gonna help me remember. Oh. Oh, now I see.
A little dabble, do ya?
I am really in for gore. I want to keep talking about VTubers.me though. I need to start convincing more of my friends to join that platform since Twitter is gonna become ow, a bigger, you know, shithole than it already is. What? 5 squats? Okay. Knocked over my water. Didn't do it. Not to move much further. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just a reminder, I need to lower those. I keep for gore. It's just tanking at this point. Yeah, because Muskrat is killing it even further and further with dumber ideas, and I literally looked at the replies and I saw him say that, well, I believe that this is going to be the most trustworthy site of all time. There will be no alternatives to any site that's more trustworthy, and I'm like, you are delusional.
Wow, I can see the whole.
You cannot be any more delusional. Needless to say, VTubers.me is a much better site.
Wow, I'm quitting my job and getting a surfboard.
44 billion on it, apparently now it's less. Yeah, exactly. You know it's bad when Muskrat makes it even worse than it should be. $44 billion dues. I'll spam epic exercises and or I will become Buffalo. Well, I hope one of these days. I keep trying to get back into shape and then it's just like, my body is just like...
Oh my gosh! Real life.
Okay, I can't touch that. My body is just like, okay, but what about fried chicken? And I'm just like, yeah, you're right. I need to work out more. I need to take more walks. I've been taking quite a couple of works. You're still learning the VTuber.me site? Yeah, that's fair. For what it's worth, that's really good. 600 characters per message or per post. And what else is there? Apparently you can do multiple pings or multiple pin messages. I haven't really tested that out yet. You gotta lose weight for SRS. You know what? That's fair. That's a motivator. That's definitely a motivator. Same about fried pork. Oh god. Chicharrones. Delicious. I've been trying to lose weight for like the past 5 years now. Ever since I gained it because of college. Really hard to do. Hard for me to not eat ramen. Same! In fact, I've got an empty cup of noodles right here. Oh... Wait, let's rescue Larry. Huh? That doesn't sound very living like Larry to me. Yeah, I don't know how I'm ever gonna lose weight with, less calories. Oh.
Hey, you! Could you get rid of those jelly abominations?
What? What am I dealing with? You? Oh, it's literal tennis enemies. Oh, that's fun. Ow. Interesting kinds of enemies. Wait, that actually got her. What? There you go.
Sticky sweet.
Yeah, okay.
I'm always up for a sunbath, but if you could hurry, that would be great.
That is not Larry's voice.
SpongeBob? Patrick? You're here too? I thought it was just me and the
Why is he
anchovies.
green?
How did we get here?
We can talk about that later. What's important right now is getting you.
I'm sorry,
and the
why is he
anchovies
green?
And my pineapple back to Bikini Bottom.
Who's voicing him? I'm not sure. I'm more concerned about the fact that he's green.
That obnoxious shrimp rounded us up and made his jelly minions stick us to shipwrecks all over the lagoon. He said we're not pirate material. It isn't my fault I have a severe eye patch allergy.
Can we fucking not with
Don't lose
this?
heart, Larry. We're going to rescue every Bikini Bottomite who's stuck here, or our names aren't SpongeBob and Patrick the...
Dude, this
the
game is
pirate
suddenly getting
guys.
worse and worse with those.
That's not a very fearsome pirate name.
We're working on it.
Thank you, SpongeBob. I'm going home to tan and pump.
Oh, at least we saved him. Spongy! Swing like a pirate. Oh, cool. Now I have to use the shift key. Yoink.
That swamp looks kind of eerie, like the kind of place.
Why
you'd
does
find
Patrick look like a
hungry
Luma?
ghosts.
Because he's supposed to be a balloon. He is supposed to be a balloon? And I guess that's what balloon form looks like. Free the anchovies. 12 of them. Oh, that's right. Oh, saved it.
Uh-oh, not goo.
You have a good night, Rosalie.
Spread your wings.
Be safe and keep being cute. Enjoy the game and stay awesome. And you have a good sleep, pal. Shift. What? What am I? Oh. Oh, they're ground pounders. Meep. Okay, this isn't as annoying. Shut up! Bro. That room, you're allowed to meet because you don't make sounds. My God. No, I'm not gonna deal with that big dude over there. Ooh. What this? Actual parkour?
Patrick. If you were a lamp, I'd give you a glowing review.
That's one of the most interesting flirts I've ever heard. Hey, let's check this out. We got... Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, the ghost from, the Halloween special. Dex Swabber. Not bad. Yo, we're all Goofy Goobers! I am using that one. These are good. I'm a Goofy Goober, yeah. If you were a lamp, I would turn you on. Heyo. Oh, fair. Fair enough.
A little dabble, do ya?
Why does it do that sometimes? Interesting. Not E. Shift. I assume I need a surfboard. You know what, I'll say it. This is an interesting little mechanic over here. Hello. Oh. Yeah.
You really are my best friend.
Okay. Oh, it's because these are sinking. Ow.
Oh, thank you, Patrick. Thank you.
Alright, we're going the other way. Just go around. Yeah, you're supposed to go the other way. Aesthetically speaking, I do enjoy this level. Looks pretty aesthetically cool. Not so sure about the missions, though. We'll go this way, I guess. Not gonna try and explore too hard. Maybe if I feel like cleaning up, I will. But like right now, not so much.
Look at all these abandoned ships, Patrick. Ooh, I'll bet if we dusted off these wrecks and hoisted his socks up their flagpoles, it would look like the Dutch has a whole armada. Then everyone would know he's back.
SpongeBob, that's a pretty good plan, but flagpoles don't have any feet. How you gonna get the socks on them?
Very carefully, Patrick. Let's go.
Very carefully. Oh, it's these idiots. Start hoisting socks. Okay. Oh my god, the whole squad is gone. Oh my god, me and the boys have 2 a.m. looking for beans? Oh, you mashed us. This is the Mashers game.
The ship is ours!
We did it, Patrick! Now let's find the others and become real pirates!
All we are is socks in the wind.
Is that a reference? Is that supposed to be a Dust in the Wind reference?
That innocent jelly is not so innocent!
Oh my god.
Ooh, more jelly!
I think that was supposed to be a Dust on the Wind reference, by the way. You know what? I'm not dealing with you. I'm starting to see what Neri meant by these enemies are kind of the most annoying. Just the fact alone that they are everywhere. What? Can't tell what power that is. Oh. Really? Alright. Okay, so they do like 2 slam attacks and then they're vulnerable. Blam. Blam. Can you please stop getting stuck on a barrel, buddy? Blam. Oh. It's not always. Then. Fuck you. It's a Mashers game. Surfboard.
A little dab will do ya.
Little dab. Parkour. Oh shoot. Sock? Sandcastle? This really is Goo Lagoon.
Ooh, that's a big sandcastle.
Finish collecting socks.
Oh, I'm getting notes of planted help.
Whoa! Oh, hi.
Sorry, nothing personal.
Ow! Please. You know, it would really be nice if they didn't stun you.
Better already. Sticky sweet.
Oh, I did get the underwear, cool. I did not want that. Alright, you gotta go, buddy. Man! Tartar sauce.
That should cover my buns.
What in the heck is over there? Hi. Okay. Oh. Hey. It's all on. Yeah, maybe if you didn't stand so close there, you wouldn't have gotten hit, buddy. Is this entire room useless? I'm not gonna say what I'm thinking about that, by the way. That was oddly suspicious.
I'm feeling better already.
Wah. Ooh. Just money? Just money. How to get there? Oh. I think I understand. That's not very good. Crabs.
Yo ho ho, young lad! This sure is your lucky day.
Enzo Rosa, what?
I knew it! But why?
Avast ye, before ye stands a notorious pirate captain, Pinzarosa. I need some saps, a crew, who can share me treasure. Wait, no, yeah, I meant treasure that time.
Oh boy, treasure!
Pleasure?
Right! Well, you seem deserving and present. Now, to share me treasure, you'll first have to get it out of an old shipwreck. It ran off course and hit some rocks in the middle of the lagoon. Someone who was totally not me must have been holding the map upside down.
Yeah, okay.
Anyhow, I would get the treasure myself, but I'm far too rich to do a crewman's work.
Lucky day indeed, Patrick. With that treasure, we can prove we're real pirates.
Technically, you won't be, though. I can't be bothered with the bureaucracy of registering a new crew, or paying for them.
Will we at least get real pirate names?
Sure, why not?
Then we're ready.
I'm ready. Bang the drum. No. Not the pig. The pig plushie's so cute. This Stadmara. He kinda big. It's okay, he can change sizes. Also, hi Soki, thank you for the first time chat. Hope you're doing well. Bang the drum. Yeah, okay. I swear this is the first time. Lurking is fine. If you lurk for them for a lot, then yeah, that's fine. Send me through Neri. Neri's a cutie, pass it on. She's currently a little stinky and studying for a math test tomorrow. So honestly, she should be doing, because that's what a good student would do. It's fine if you're shy. Lurking is fine. Lurking is fine. Math was my worst out of me. Same. At least you won't have to do it anymore after this, hopefully, because, linear algebra is, The highest form of math I will ever want to see in life. What if they hate me? I don't hate people. I don't hate anyone. As long as you're not an asshole. As long as you're not an asshole, you're fine. Literally the rule is be cute and be comfy and don't be a stinker. You know what the opposite of cute is? Stinky.
It looks like a pretty mermaid is sunbathing.
You're a League player. Listen, as long as you don't bring your toxicity into my community, then you're fine.
She's pretty.
No toxicity. I swear to Christ, I'm going to Alt F4 this game.
Pardon me, miss. Why so glum?
Because I like totally lost my joy, and without it I can't sing, which is like totally not cool for mermaids and stuff.
Maybe it's in your fridge. Whenever I need joy, I can always find it in my fridge.
The last time I had my joy was like when I was like dancing with my girlfriends, but they're not like here, and even if they like were,
She's a lesbian.
there's no music.
But music is everywhere. All you need are some instruments in your hands and a little rhythm in your heart.
Spongebob, let's make some music. Then maybe we could go on a dance date?
Sure, like as a friend. I promised myself I'd never date a balloon again. Also, I'm like way more into dating pirates now anyway.
Valorant player. Oh god.
What about balloon pirates?
Come on, Patrick. I'll bet we can find some stuff floating around that we can use as instruments. Then we can serve up some music.
You're still a Valorant player. As long as you're not being toxic in my chat. Also, that just makes you a Riot. That just means you're addicted to Riot. I would say get some help. Mayhaps. You're tame, that's a difference. Like, literally one of my good VTuber friends is the definition of toxic Riot. Word I shouldn't be saying on stream. Life just gone downhill when I started playing. Yeah, that's what Riot does to a person. I got out of the Valorant hole before it started. Listen, all I gotta do is say GG. That's all that matters.
I don't get it.
You gotta say GG and not, cuss out your teammates. Or say gamer words. Make music.
I wish I was like...
You heard the...
How am I supposed to... Oh. Oh. Orange, orange, blue, red, green, orange. Okay. Wait. Orange, orange, blue, red, green, orange. Orange, orange, blue, red, green, orange. 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 Blue. Red. Green. Orange. I made music.
Me, even though this was like totally not your problem, to show my gratitude, I will grant you like a wish or whatever.
I wish that SpongeBob and I could reach the treasure on the grounded ship so we could become like, you know, like totally date-worthy pirates.
Oh, up there? I guess you could call it a Fumo. I got a couple of plushies out there.
Like, have a safe flight, my melodic friends.
It's so cute. Yeah, I got it from Skeb. I gotta find the guy on Skeb that did it. Neri has one too. 6 months? Wow, it's really been 6 months. Man, my time gotta fly so fast. Oh, apparently that was required. Hang on. Platforming? Well, I guess get some, but you're broke. Always the money. Don't worry, I can't get more scabs because of the money either. Yeah, I found the spatula. Not the moony Mahout.
This constant air travel seems a little unsafe.
I swear to God, Chad, I'm trying to find a job, but I'm failing to do so. Wee. It's impossible to get a job because the comp sci department is crunch. Anasu. Well, guys, tomorrow, yeah, it's gonna be a shorter. It is definitely gonna be a short stream tomorrow because of I have to, because we planned for this we planned for the collab to be just before my D&D session, so it's gonna be a shorter session for me, but I will definitely send you all over to the PokeQuest channel once I'm done and have to go to D&D. Also, I will probably stream after D&D. Overwatch, so you're gonna lurk. That's fine. That's all good. Probably not gonna play much longer, to be honest with you. It's almost 4 hours. I hope you enjoy your Overwatch. Oh, I'm on. Damn.
Shiver me timbers, you're alive? I mean, welcome back! You truly are.
Welcome back!
Names. From now on, you shall call yourselves, I don't know, whatever you can think of.
Salty Sponge.
Hey, you never said there'd be thinking involved.
I don't want to think.
I have a mermaid to impress, so you better make good on your promise.
I don't want to think.
Come about with that volume, me air-headed lad, before you alert the Lagoon Guard. They're a ruthless bunch who'll stop at nothing to get their
Yes,
hands
that is
on me treasure.
Smolmora. She is a menace to society.
So, of course you'll be compensated for all your thinking.
Also
with
Neri's
this
worst nightmare.
beautifully crafted treasure chest. Contents not included.
Wow, the chest is the best part. Anything you put in a treasure chest becomes treasure. I should let Gary sleep in there.
Okay, fine. But I still want a cool pirate name.
Wee. Aw, that's not like cute heart emotes. Oh, yeah. Now, people think that I don't say it enough. Even though it's part of my brand. Reason is because I forgot. Continue hoisting socks. Okay, dude. Literally, the epitome of my stream is I forgot. Oh my god, there's a lot of stuff that's going on.
No more chafing.
This is the balloon.
Who wants a pineapple pie?
Hi? Where are those panties? It's SpongeBob's underwear. Apparently they're health.
No more chafing.
Listen, the devs of this game really tried to appeal to Battle for Bikini Bottom fans. Whether or not they have done it so far is debatable. It is very debatable. What is chafing? Okay, so since I've grown up as a male, I can kind of explain this. Chafing is basically when your underwear starts to like what's the word for it? It roughens up against your legs, so it's like when you're moving your legs, it's like when your legs try to like move and they like start to like get sandpapered up against like your underwear. It's called chafing. Sometimes it hurts.
Let me show you how a real pirate uses these cannons.
Not fun.
You cannot run forever, but I will certainly make you try.
Warm up then your thighs, keep rubbing against each other when you end up with a rash. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. That is exactly what it is. It's not fun. Basically, when you have balls, not really fun. It actually hurts. Alright, here comes Smasher's game. It sounds like it hurts. It does. Not fun. Actually, it's annoying more than anything. I can't reach that. Can confirm and agree. Yeah. One of the major reasons why trans women want to get bottom surgery too. Because having a penis ain't fun.
Who wants a pineapple pie?
Sorry, nothing personal.
Alright, buddy. Come on. Again? See ya.
Let me show you how a real pirate uses these cannons.
Fatality Masters game. It's a Masters game. You know, maybe if you weren't so close to it, you wouldn't get hurt. This is your fault. I take zero blame in this. Wait, how am I supposed to get through there? Wait, whoa, that can... I know the ground pound can kill enemies?
They should call you the Crying Dutchman.
saying. That should be able to kill enemies. Look for the pineapple. What? Yeah, okay. There's not a whole lot of story direction for this level here. What did you just say? Underwear?
They should call you the crying
Thank you.
Dutchman, for you are a little baby.
Is that a doubloon? That's a doubloon. Ah!
Let me show you how a real pirate uses these cannons.
Let me show you how a real pirate uses these cannons. Yeah, whatever, dude. Gonna do it again. Yeah, okay. You just see that guy? He was running at like 5 FPS. $60 game, by the way. Has SpongeBob found the Cosmic Shake? No, and I'm still asking what the heck a Cosmic Shake is. As per the title of the stream, what the heck is a Cosmic Shake? Yeah, okay, buddy. Gonna die. Gonna happen.
Feel the wrath of Prawn.
Really, bro? That basically just sounds like a cotton candy flavored Jamba Juice. Are you kidding me? Are you serious, my brother? Are you serious? This is annoying. I don't know, when I hear the word cosmic, when it comes to like food-based stuff, all I can think about is the cotton candy flavored Coke. Y'all remember that? I had that, by the way. It was pretty mid. Wouldn't really have it again. But everybody on the internet was like, "Oh, you gotta try it." So you said you tried it. Yeah, okay, I tried it. Did I enjoy it? No, not really. Oh, but it tastes like cotton candy. Yeah, sure, but it didn't really taste that good. I'll be real with you. Something about cotton candy and Coke just doesn't work. Dude, he's really trying his best to kill me. You know what the worst part about this is? He has a French accent. Yeah, I got it. Alright, time to die.
He should call you the crying duckling, for you are a little baby.
Again? You know, if they really wanted to make this an area arena, they would just, like, actually make it an area arena. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. And he stopped. Alright, maybe I should... Wait. Did I not find the pineapple? Nothing was said about it? I don't get it. You know what? Fine. Alright, here we go. It's a Mashers game. I don't know if you guys can hear me mash my spacebar, by the way.
I think he lost his pants.
Good night, Rack. I'm probably... I don't know if I want to keep... I'm gonna be real with you. It's getting kind of late. I'm starting to fade a bit. But I want to finish this level. I don't know, I'll see how I feel after doing this objective.
Oh good, these
think he
restraints are
lost
so
his pants.
tight, I can't feel my leg anymore.
Hey, he said it! It's Fred!
I think your leg will be okay, as long as you stay away from termites.
My leg!
He said the thing! Alright, you know what, on that note, I think that's, I think that was reward enough. Yeah, there's a game saved. Alright, it's 1 AM. I should stop before I start getting a little zonked out. Anyways, tomorrow, I'll be streaming early tomorrow. It's gonna be at 6 PM Eastern, 3 PM Pacific. I'm gonna be playing some Fall Guys with the PokeQuest community. It will be free to join. It will be an open lobby. With the lobby code, and I'll be posting the lobby code in my chat. It will also be in the PokeQuest chat. And then after that, it's at 8 PM ET. We have my D&D session on Dead Commander's channel. And then if I'm feeling alive enough, after D&D, depending on how late we go, I'll probably do Duolingo. I'll probably do some Duolingo. If not, I'll find another time to do it. But, yeah, that's it for me. Let me find somebody real quickly to raid, and then I'll be signing up. Well, thank you for Stretch. Who are we raiding? Oh, you know what? This guy gifted me something on my throne today, so... He's playing Valorant, but I don't care. I'm gonna say hi to Dumar. Go say hi to Dumar. He's a lovely human being. Anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow for an action-packed stream. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye!